Nina, a mask on State Ghana Limited. Etienne and Tamana no Mukodin Common Sawas. No more Sass no motor on Jack Jai. Yatiso from 28,000 Ghana cities, echo 20,000 Ghana cities. And a full plot. Ayadema war. I don't see any time and I could pay tall. Half plot if 14,000 Ghana cities acquire 10,000 Ghana cities. The Green City they call it. I don't see any time now when they are a Mascon Estate Ghana Limited. Encoding come on. Nansasia Yeton Sebio, Yeton baby bia a yepa, a Safata says a woko. They can't be a 10 minutes drive away from a Central University. And after 5 minutes drive away from a Saglame, affordable house and all. Project no more, a Hanuman and Sassini will make a chopoli. Etienne and Tame. Now name Penko couldn't come on. Nigel Sassini. In Sassi, 28,000 Ghana cities, 20,000 Ghana cities. I say 14,000 Ghana cities, half plot, acquire 10,000 Ghana cities. I must connect to some country commercial areas and all. If it is a warehouse, and after to filling station, fitting shop, shopping mall, and after to event centers, restaurants, and a saloon, you know, and Sassinu Guhono Gunquanchewa. And it will be to my business. Yanetam, now I must connect to Ghana Limited phone couldn't come on. My numbers in here 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and I say yes 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and I say yes 0209 155 437. Now I Mask on Estate Ghana Limited funding come on. Office in the Spintex Road Community 18 Junction. I'm more opposite to Allied Filling Station, and I have to say KFC restaurant there. A Mascon Estate Ghana Limited, and they see me more Sanka you with an interment. They got the Green City, they got just Assinibi, never boy empa. Senator Susan Minka as some dead being chiro. As some then say, OT1 for Munina Muntie. Now, Senator say, I'm a luxury apartment and all. Nina, you ready? I ain't crying, Nina, you ready? I didn't know a Senator luxury apartment in Nina. Omoton is on sale. Oko a cantonment in Cra Heights. So, Sabe can be one of them. And I feel so, yeah, Eagles Place and I feel so Royal Tivoli. Nina, I was Sakumono. And I feel so Meridian Gardens. Nina, was Clagon. I want you now, one Sabe can be. Etienne Tame, now on this Senate for ND and come on. Now, Senate say, oh no, Mudins, I was so F1 on my church or dear Cornelia Benina. Sina Bay, I was Ubenabi. I had 2, 3, and I feel to 4 bedrooms. Benina, are you ready? Senate luxury apartments and all. I don't know the person in Penford, come on, but your friend numbers 0244 593 276 0244 593 276. And as you saw, come office in a 6th floor, Rage Tower, Accra. A honor now bet me a corner for further inquiries. Now, if you are twice, it is Senate. As a man can just on luxury apartment in are you ready? What? Etienne and Tame, Marco Pebito. How many come for Batampa Process Center for 40 years and above in Memano? Safata says, here for the check here, prostate, no. Would Johnson frequently at night? Would Johnson no more just to tell you? Would Johnson I slow? Would Johnson I be a one? What did said back to me from back? I don't think I may come for your Batampa Prostate Center, my water. You didn't tell me no one couldn't come on. Doctor show when him or trail or walk a fifi proud last stop Castonia no Quano so Honomoa. A Honom no war. I don't hear the interment and then couldn't come out. The numbers in here 0553 8000678 0553 8000678. Now we need a year of Batampa Prostate Center in the end. Come on. is 7:46 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM and I've also Kessben TV. So meeting at the Mansan Son for Kojo Preko Dankwah. And then you are not pay at Tenassi. You might be doing come on 9:45 in the media so up by we. So what to make our Kessben 92.9 FM so I'm watching my kwaba by your down also 92.9 FM. You was circle and I war. Yene a Taliso office no na adjacent blue and yellow building, no tall building no. I said that Twin Towers on and a Kessben 92.9 FM. You war 4th floor and in Tibra. Na ye new command ye head ye call any dia ebena. So and I will share me a Facebook a Kessben 92.9 FM Accra. Kessben 92.9 FM Accra. Wonsa ebekame ewo honom so and I will share me wo Kessben TV so me da wase say wo share me wo Kessben TV so and I face on DSTV channel 364 and then wo share me so ewo Go TV so and until na me da wase say wo do afidie no ato honom a ye di nkomo na ye hwe de ekọ ene de ebe nyina wo Go TV channel 121 and I face no 364 on DSTV. You be doing komo ye pa. Mame shase na fe me komo health segment ne so if you no man na fe ye ba be doing komo de aka ne nyina ye ba be di ne nyina ne. And ranta ne better say Charles Maakye managing editor the Hawk newspaper already seated and I feel so Andy Kankan managing editor the Informer newspaper. Kojo Yeboah former youth organizer Ayawaso West Wagon of the MPP and I feel so Benjamin Asare member national communication team of the MPP. Omina betina sina fe no. Ya den kombono ashishe so bransa na ne nkoja pomuden. Ne fanko weekend nim na yeso ye ho ento ye ba. Dr. Esiama from C4C Liver Specialist Hospital our line so ye no ND enkomo na fe yemra na yembeto aye dwumedie ne so doc. Me mo ache mo akwaba bibia bokode.
Ye ni obra obaja daruma. Mo fanche me ase me nina afam kakra.
Oh, sorry.
We like say Ghana say didi na me ye na ma me ni.
Ama woni na kono enye hwe. And Tuesday obey pa.
Yes, okay.
Obey pa. Tuesday so de akono de anu hye England pa, you know. Ye be head e betimi aye.
Confidence no was wrong.
Nyame ne hene. Dog get that say ye tone safra watimi aba na ne be di nkomo ne ko from the nenso no o man ene ayeti for hu donti no waje so say oni e be di nkomo yewura eye weekend nim ene eso eye Friday e dey empa na de bijaye on our health segment so ene anope amati for ene ahwefo nyina omo aya sutia omutiu
yo senior me that was say and now pay for this opportunity especially on this big platform the yankopon na yadana sinse wa ma ya ahwodin ne nkwa na ya we say odofo so etitru yini anum be manyina ya we see happy Father's Day. Of course it's in advance but this opportunity bit me going to the weekend enti ya we see happy Father's Day na yanka ya wo so say ye ko weekend yeah, chin I call your parties, your programs, near Ahodo. Yabeka na adibia yano in moderation. Na yabomodern so Akai say you withdraw our swa friend Livoto. KPD anima a boa Kenya and Brebono, ma Brebono so amode costro. Ma with me a free body anymore. Ma with me ama muja crojing as a quality when KPD animal. It's baby I will be ano oh weekend idia. Our special bodyguard a Livoton na omwa na pomodeno enkosro. Mesel so we will be a ota efa enrobe bre. Titru we bema aye Father's Day to yankasa se we bema na ofrafra enrobe bre ni ma eda. Mesel at the end of the day no enye se bema na ho de ba fom keke o. Etimi a mental problems so etimi emao akomayare etimi ekomao liver problem etimi mao kidney problem etimi mao stress cortisol hormone ekosro ema unim so say stress hormone so kosra e affect o coordination wa dwen no sene ye ejuma e affect sene our blood vessels no e patent enough a close blood vessels no ma won circulate moja circulate into one ja na edro na wo fa nkaempo ema wakoma apompi moja bebre afa blood vessels no ma se bi o akobe ma ne mu ma hoden abemu no na e de akomayare eba de bia no meka se wo fa eduro ni oba da se bi eduro no enko se bi o be ma ne mu diet o ko akoma no na ye pompi moja no nti ebie bi o blood vessels no ma akoma no pompi moja no ema at the end of the day akoma no ti be ye kese because of eduro a wo fa ne se bi wo kafo akohia ema empo it may affect the grade of your erection. You can maybe say your grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and a grade 4 erection. So you can grade 1 ni we ni na the can say be ma bi wo wa sabio be ma no eya no pa de ba ti sua de ahoden na ewo mu no sabie peja ni mu a entumi anko bebi a ebi susu wo ha o peja ni mu a enche na asan so aba fom ebi susu wo ha epeja ni mu a move in the 90 degrees. Ebi susu wo ha epeja ni mu a na eni yankopon wo kasa. This is the type of grade I wo. This who say grade ben na uwom. Na o grade na uwom no. Eyo na wo kofa baaye. Kofa baaye ni say ebi a ofofa ndro bebre. Ema ase intin no. Ase blood vessels no. Ama akoma no entimi pompe moja ni bebre. Ebi a na wo tot. Ye very be say ateche. Why mixture be the share umpanity fini kona wa sister Frau say oba na pa watobako pa no atuminu so we mu nyina no apart from say we improve sexual life no to you we improve sexual life no the long term they say akoma no be say o liver e be say o kidney e be say so we mu nyina ni organs akesi kitani pediano it is a kobase o enije kakra wo benyanti o the pressure to sa organs we nyina ho a na kire se wan kasa won kwana yankopon de ma wo no o kire ne se wo mpe mesel eye Father's Day there yentu ye hofo may you very very cautious with your lifestyle, your sexual lifestyle, and say no empokra no aduane aye di at the time any in your ma ye frafra bebre no aye de ko ye ni pedianum see for see say senia emma unkonya long term problem nti to hofo ntam na wo to hofo no so na wakai say ubenya edro an waso friend ni boto see for see you all over Ghana na say open your chira kwan a enye de nkra ye hwe condition bi a doctor to de achiro say e fa no high blood cholesterol say dia cholesterol level na do so e block blood vessels so e ma won't mean ya good blood circulation e ma akoma no e boy excessively e say intino ye be ya ma e bia na o problem so ye premature ejaculation and a low grade erection ninyina no ye be hwa ma atenka no na bia ayera no nti na ma wo fofa ndro na ye be yes kan na hodo ahwehwe wo nipadua no wehu say bia na wo moja no ensecurity na wo hormones no emwa senior your hormones are your hormones be gonadotropic releasing hormones and as a gonados is made up of follicle stimulating hormone and then luteinizing hormone yeni anmo ma wo dodro na so yes your kakra is say you show the histology of your testis na your BBF no Sertoli cell and a lining cells. These cells when they're born with the production of your sperm cell. It is a so no be kosoro na etini ama ho kafo so ni agina nyin aba na wa aba ni ya kan nyina aba dia uhia a balance in your hormones as berma. It is uhia all those things because hormones no imbalance and now moja na kofoma it may affect your sexual life. And you know, aphrodisiacs, myself, aphrodisiacs are who dry fine, say a brebuano, say you say your kidney, no, say your sexual performance, no, or how to adrenaline so be brave. But don't fall for that kind of aphrodisiacs in your mother brain. The other thing I say, the exercise, no, monsieur be brave, making sure so be detoxify body, no, oh, yeah, now working now, brebuano, me, but your brebuano, dear. Oye bibia woni pedua no mo eno nti na ye bode wo bebre se ma obrebo ho hia weekend ni se bra utie mi a o bibia wa plan e pa cho me nka se jai but ye make a kire wa ne se to ho fontem na ne yare ahodo adoso yare ahodo bi a na first no ye hu no books mu no sisi a no ye hu no real life na ne how ne se ye mpeche cap nti e be kan no na aye hu na afi ya rushing eba hospital na akoye ka na akoye mrese na akoye ahoden ne oso ne aweho. Young adults these days as early as 20, 30 years, the pacho otimiba facility no na for the past 1 to 2 years ni stebi woni bema and sorry that at age of 20, 21 years edro ben kwa na wo fa ama wo bema na ho ordinary mesreye Father's Day dia yentu ye hofo na yentu ye ho free sa ne me nyina ho na ankwa ankofa how ambreye dachi.
Okay. Don't get that say utu mema ne fo so na utu man so fo because someone on my mema ne pressure and one day mempe and two na sisia na den yensa nye biom na den pressure no a and omode yenti no utu ye fo na utu omufo so aka ho ye beda wase dog we boys in the WhatsApp mam sisia omusa asem no kan dey but me san kan che doctor say utu eye ejiramwafo no na utu omofo say krache tumi abon ho modia tumi use be 20-15 minutes bi aye dey say so ye now san ka chen dey say anso na ni na dey san ye bio na wa say omo pressure do intino aye no mundi nkomo why
Zinia
omo ba si for si amomudu no mundi nkomo
Zinia show
yes sir
yeah hormones no me was school ka yeah hormones no yeah lecture academic o say Enyi yan mo ma adwene mu won omo wo hormone bi akwa adwene mu ka kire omo say omo produce ensuo bi sa hormones na eye kakra na san so akwa adwene ma ka kire ni say men produce bi om jai it is yes yan mo ma no they are different breeds. If you want to always satisfy any animal ma you cannot satisfy them.
Okay.
The only thing you have to do is do to your strength. The pacho. Yeah, come hospital baby. Remember what a shock on a dorsal. We are not talking to ourselves. Anything I might find the past and make us answer because Father's Day ever. Bra or plans be. Sisters or plans be our channel. But bra, when our come out the pumping mojano. Yeah, careful.
Okay. Eti si for see baba ni abeje futu ni bendeng.
But I don't mean you're all over Ghana and to some extent some parts of Europe. You're sure Arabia, Dr. Atudi Natural. The Bia, same person who wapomo some organs, I want to pay the animal, send almost a function. Now, a beer or condition, beer, attack or liver or kidney, maybe beer, Pacho to Anamona Brasi for C. Or Cape Coast Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden, Aguna or the base of branch or your commerce so just so Kwamo Jachi Junction. Across your Denta SDA Junction. Branch is in Nayajima from Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the dot. Treatment plan is holistic. The mouse scans are all the I'm official, so I can actually the also would the any kind of would it really be a foot work, a change of life, and any man a year grown. Now, so some condition be now open or one suburb wadia, Mamodiana Sankali Boton, who place the order from number is screw or screen so and now says 050-0040-331 and now 050-0040-328. The budget also Harimu na bibia will be an your na bro. C4C now TNK Kai say dear your GM drone your treatment plans ready and into na bibia castle once treated forever treated senior and peso with that sibebre omre abutre the stress obadi and count pound for no crew now na ondom yen next week so that's it.
Dog, yeah, that's it. C4C, Dr. Isiama, anything come on a health segment. Yeah, the Ebra, it's exactly 8 o'clock in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM and Kessben TV. So, Sene Yedin Komofiti a Juada basis we've done a so extensive work on these issues of sanitation and so a waste air coso on my name the city center. Yedin Komofiti a Juada Ababesi and Nemra Mino Kase. Ye we perceive a boss to the extent that Omanpenyini ene the ministry ene omo esefata bia se so omo hwe no mo keep the city clean no omo be koswa aye hu sa adwuma no ene ye de ani akire Kantamanto Accra meka the business center of Greater Accra ye de kohonom ye kwa kohwe de koso anopay currently what is happening there. Derek Befi will line us all the way from a Cantamanto. We're going to have a live feed from there. Now Yindin common if you head call a Cantamanto. Derek Soteman come and watch it. And my call baby once again about Kessben 92.9 FM and I've Kessben TV. Currently Ujina a Cantamanto, if I'm sure Whitechapel area honum. A DM pa and a costo ever honum sisia. Okay, Derek Entemenka, so definitely mefre besa ko back na yakwa kudisa nkomono na yatwa eye jumedie so badansa na no ma men kan say Rasta One Farm says men kan say the chicken no broilers no ne nyina aye ready and it kan hwen na ko pe bito and na yeko weekend e bacho open ye broilers boutique open broilers ye fresh ye cool e flavor warm chesa hodin warm pa dia me bacho wa na only Rasta One Farms chicken and na yakwa kudi san nkomono okoye wedding me sure say funu abeko so o pe baby abeton kokko papa na wo dia koye sa dwumadie we nyina wo ye caterer onkoko nyina sa baby awoton no so ne bo den Rasta One Farms say men kan che wo say bra ne honom na begibi na betobi wo honom e san say ho de o beton the broilers na e ready e fresh e kurujin and after price no so e wo form ye pa and in term na koto the quality best of best chicken and as a broilers if you Rasta One Farms na fe no bibia bitimi akoyi amawo and in say weekend ya me no ka so person we nkoko wo fie so dia e pa cho on Rasta One Farms for ND and come on it was 0246 48 1302 0246 481302 and I say 0242 372599 0242 372599. Now the Rasta One Farm in the Nkomo and find a chicken broilers in ho we are straight from farm to your port or so we serve you better. Rasta One Farms and I mean no a kind of 176 I mean come back now for many Derek Befi couldn't come out from a central part of central business of this capital city, Cantamount to Whitechapel area. Honum chair, they call any day, but when it comes to sanitation, area honum na Derek Sotemenka, actually maybe I'll just see now face you know, again pa and the world when it comes to sanitation.
General Meda say, me no kasa idea yejina Accra Cantamanto. How ana yejina say na ekwanya a lady from Cocoa Board to TUC ehona se say ya me no kasa yejina na oba ahase ya general eyade a areho sanse na wotwi mu ya fato ya ho so a ye hwe se ball ansem a ene ade a kire se koso ana ekumoman no ahade no anoden wohwe ball la esum ha pa na hano is under AMA Accra Metropolitan Assembly eho ana se say hano omode a sede yes from sesa na anopa bia na mehu so omo esesa ball no omanfo ewa ha ekire mu a anka ball wo senke nra ana esesa although ubehu machines ene ade ewa ha say machines ha esesa abo 8 o'clock me no kasai omunya nsesa bola esum ha ene ade a kire say ekwan no double lane but bola no agefa nti ama kwan no aye one way a kire say aye kete na enumu ne apese ye hwe na ye ne omanfo edi nkomo isan say media me ba ha no General Sabi enka ene ade ewa ha no is not impressing cry enka na no den ene hwe said ye amanfo eto ade na hwe bola ne ade a Sabi egu ha reho enu na nke binom eka se ewo senka ahomache na nka omo ababa besesa eye bola no nanso omo emma anopa amanfo eba omunyuma so no sabere no ana omo esesa bola no ewa ha sei ye pese ya netema amufuo ni bi ya maame no mu asabe omo to ade ni bi na ye no omo di nkomo se bola yi ni ade egu hai o how bai ana de ebre wo mo na de na wo se AMA ewo senka omo ye se de be ya bola yi esobetma me na mu achemba Kessben so eja maame yenhwe bola yi ebegu ha brebe na brebe na ya no muta asesa
oh bola no de egu ha omo me fan say 3 days bia omo sisa na mo ye hwa week ye hu say bola no omo sisa ena nka efom nyina ye poto 7 yanwan bi mu wo ha omo ni ba bi tena ehedwa ebi mu tena ton jende ni ade bola no begu an say omo chese obia basa lolo kwam kura na ese chese 7 ombra lolo kwam be shedwa nso ka kwan obeden onu so 7 aya no onya na enum aduane edi enti bola ni die omu se omu samo na nso baby edi gu ni die omu mbo ho moden maye
mama also how bad dey bre
aha na dey bola ne ba ne chese bola no na edu weekend a omuji ye 22 cedi
okay
sa time ne bola no baba ne bola ngu ya ba sisi omu so mbeti take it amaye bola 2 cedi mom no mo start so mo take it na maye no sisi abola ne efiti mind no yense abola no enkwafo so tena ha ehedwa kan so fa ha se ye da ya ni ba beti nti ye da ya ye ehedwa ha afa de bola ekwa ya togu ho bebre nti mi se abola no so mbese sa esenka na adwo na nko mo se bola no sisi ade achi a ekwabo nan afa no mo se bola nti sisi a
omunya me se sa mpo
ye na afa do mbese sa nti ye sa ye so ye ton de wa so ye ha ye
okay ma ne emrantie ne binum so mo so ton ade wa ha no ba ko mienu ni nkomo abrantie ma hu se wo ton ye ntade opposite pa na bola yi ene ade egu a ekumo asambe na wo kan
fada anya bone ne mo me de bola ne de ahia adwon ha pa ahia adwon pa because etore bia omo de bola ne begu omo mesesa be Saturday ani pe eton ade ani pe okuru mi no 12 to 1 to 2 ni mu ansa na mesesa bola no so mesesa bola no so abu aka no obi ana weden obi a o ka na no so ne yem hyehye no na afi cent no bola na bon kan anka na ade wo mbebre bola na bon nti bola de ahia adwon ha pa ti last week kra ya boys na wa no den anka se ka se sade a den bo 5 se na be ya mo for bola ngu ya bio nti Monday Tuesday bo 5 sa one for bola number Wednesday o hana ana kana anka se o sa bola no anka se de bola na be den e begu ya se ana ka se sade o mo de bola na den ana ka se sade a o mo de bola na den aba begu ya den yam se den ya mo 5 bio ko bola de o mo de gu ya do
bola no abrantia no so ede no mayenhwe ne ya mpanifo ni bi enim komo abrantia yi enso ton entade wa ha sei mpacho ni die mu peda wani atwa me kakra opposite pe na bola ebegu bola ye bere na ebegu ha na ebegu ha sei ya ebere ben na omo sesa
yo yeda se eno question obusa bola ne de ofa egu ha ache first squad na do squad ache ba aban we sei ba no kwani amenim ombom homoden pa na ebegu ha no matesa ba du be fere mo je adwuma no kura akra junkies o mo ha adwe papa on ko ji ska inside ho no ma no mo so bola na ba begu ha on ba mo say yentia bola fee yes mi adwe ye no yenye bola say me boss no beti ma hwe apedi pa mo ba guide ha na junkie bia de bola beto na wa che na e be so problem because e ma ban no e dey e boka ko junkie ma ko ji ska no fa bola de beto na ba fa ka be sesa on na de ska nya ko junkie for na ban nya hwe tie say me boss se be ya on penny pa mo me guide we junkie ma de bola to won chew and the sense kwa yen fa won ko anasa do kwa yen twama ana me aka no so eti ko sa bola ni bi of baby no da begu ha
ka se ne ko sa bola ni free baby
excavators no na bobo ya no on ko sa bola na mo da begu ha no mo ja ho no mo ko excavators ne ba o sa bola na ka ba ko pa no mo tuka no mo ko mo sa biem teti gu ha 3-4 days na bola no gu on teti ama ofa nyame na hwe so nyame ne ba mbofo ko e bon papa so wo hunu bi ti eso yen aban no o bon moden de but oslo no oje bi nka ho e damase
general anti amanfo a sabe omoton ene o ma na yeguso a ene o mo edi nko ma me bra ani de mbra wanim kakra ma hu se onso no ase obuafu pa
inside ho nyina bon on ko se saba fence ko mu de gun kakra no ma sesa no mo de ko se so mu twi bola ni nyina be sum ha kan bubo ya ko se saba bola no be hwe egu ha kai for bola ka bola for no de be gu ha fence kan de ba no mo de ko gu ma no mo buru wo ka be so no mo so bola de ko gu no mo buru wo wuti entwe bola fi ya si e be twia so bola ibo 4 days 5 days no mo sai ibo obu de be gu anumira anana jo awia ansa do ba sanka himana chi mo sesa ne ko eni mo da ho eti ni omo ye na ya ye nipa ye ni sketi ni anye store eti da chi kwa mo do ye se entrepreneur so kakra na so mo de bola tu ye ya anu odi nti esra ban ye betua bola free no nti esra mo omo sisa bola re ntamo mai
general nti ano no maame ma hunso no so wa hiti papa onso ma hunso so wa hiti onso ha pa fa bola ho ne sen
me ha wa fa bola ne ho ne se enkofo bi she da be gina honom ena we junkies fo se bia no so beto atu no wa giri sika o ba bia no ba beto bola na to o giri sika ro beto bola na to wahu wo se we bia no se wahu no o giri sika ro akwaji sika obi na amani sika o ena wa gi di konum koke ena wa dia ba beto honom wahu wo se so wahu ena mo ebinim so ahye da be gina honom a omo ye saa ne ma no no mo ahye da be gigi o sika no mo to bola ni di gu honom wahu wahu
general kwekwa e beto aso abrante yi a ewo yi bola yi ofiri baabi ana ode baaye ana ode abeto ase do mo ka no ana ese no omo asa mana peja no se won fa nko no aha nti amo se okoji sika na ode ababa abeto ha nti ese no ma asa mana fa ne bola eko nti esanse eye assembly no ensesa bola no no omo aye ha damping site no enu nti ana obia fa bola na ode abego aha
emo fa ha no nya bola station biam aban ne ye ne se omo di bola ni ye nanka ekuom no bola ni makoma da fuma nanka omo asesa na se dia so omo di ha na ye bola station dodo won we no ma me fo enti enu ani ne na aye sa no enti se ne se kana se na amfa bra wa wo hwa bola ne ba bedu sei enti ade omo ye na nya junkies fo na ye sa ne ma ono omo ngasa nso di bola ni guo enti bra ye sra ban se o mehwe ho asam kama ye ha nya bola station aha ye major road aka afa ye say car na block wa ayo afa kwan no enti ye sra ban no o mehwe ma ye wai ye pa chaw ye sra mu
okay unim me no ka say fa no car no road no ye double lane but fa ba kon age eye bola no nyina ama say el ball egu ha no me ha mani nka general anoden because o said the ball and unia won so hiti pa ade
o my penny yesramu ya chiamu Ghana penifo yesramu bebre na mondwen yeso ye ho kakra krom say esese nka di diemu a ye behia dasbi eti ye besre Ghana ban sebi yeso ya ye dwen mo say the way a mo so mo beto aba mo hia ye mo anu ti yesramu eni diem o my penny ni Ghana penifo nyina mesramu bebre monhwe na mundi djuma bi fa ho maye tinyame nhra mu bebre
okay amanfo atwamu a na otumi se ebinom asisi o mo hwene sanse aha no sabe enka ewa ha no enye enka keto a general wani tu ahwe ball aye gu ha yi a enye nnora ana begu ha omu kiremu a bese nansane ne ana assembly no ema mesesaye na wo hwe se de nsuo ni ade tata ha nsuo no asiato na enka sabe ewa ha se ya amanfo tonton neoma aduane ene ade kora nyina wa ha omo tena ha eton ade general enti me no kasa de ye besra AMA ye mayor se animu ya no Ghana fo no ayete ho no akasa omo so omo ha woni de se bola no kora no ye beba begu ha kora omo mesesa ne ntem omo mesesa anwumre na nko ma besa nti kanopa anko omo eye adwuma no nanka ha ada ho na ma ekwan no ada ho me no kasa se timamuni peso ofa eye enchen kura kwa ekwan na si se dem kaka na ekwan na ye ba akopɛ enso nka ye double lane obehu se eye machines e wa ha se ya loader esi ha e ba be loadi nenso tipper truck na e wo se ba no msagumu no omo kiremu a maaye eti general amanfo hawo a kantamanto omo de maaye yana se fa ball a yetu egu ha no
okay Direct me say what the ejuma pa abraya no pay ewo eye Kessben 92.9 FM so Kessben TV so yeah that's be na what twin na why ejuma pa from Monday basic Friday na ejuma ya bo when it comes to sanitation ewo memu ha no and ho komo ene no Friday we ene di ekwako wie and look at what is happening at the business center, the city center, make the central business area anopa 8:15 and nipa asori edware efifie in the hope say okọ krom akwakope bibi kakra apodwe ene abusuanfo edi no baby okọ akofa eye health hazard baby okọ akofa eye health issues. I mean okakodu wewie no obedu fie no na oyare. I mean how can we as human beings sit in the city central business center kwanya yaye ankese nipa faswo no baller agi half as early as 8:15 yentumi kofa ball and here, and somebody is still holding his office. Somebody at the office say or ye penyini oda eye dwumekuo bia no ye friend municipal and as assembly and as metropolis. The Central Business Center hwe baller akesia egu honom. What does say junkies na di ba yo say die yo we eye baller nipa ehome ye ton aduane wo ho kwabrani ejina ho ton shirt kakro obedi enti. I mean, how do we do this to ourselves? The way etisimu hwia na yakwa jina parliament na ye trust speech akese. Now we are begging, going outside this country to beg for money to cure us when it comes to cholera and health issues. Why are we treating ourselves like that? Until your country you say you 10 pesos and maybe a jump for dollar tax, we couldn't even manage this situation. To date, we are still having issues with health, with sanitation. Shedesi o Makati, Shedesi o Men's Chrome, Bola convoy and I came for almost about a week and a half, getting to 2 weeks. Then to me, she Bolangu a certain dumping site. Kronina is being swarmed with a prince and Bola. Amy, ewo kwano wow, Amy, Accra Metropolitan and one way, wow, Accra wow, the Central Business Center, a honom wow. Na de Amy yeni. Na me mame me sister obi oton wade sabi oton shirt no ko fa fi kantamanto no kra no afi kra no bi ba beto yet me fo e the bag be some akotwa ticket no ma jini sika. Why are we wicked like that? Unko jini sika e wo ball anim o didi wo ho inframa bo insuato. Oh adena mu ye yesa adena mu ye yesa. I don't know, yes, sir. This is so sad. No be fool say be your politics. Simple equation. Nipa or what logistics or what chrome hand will be to me aye. Obi edim Zoom lion or whatever. Why ye ebeji tower near super so we akosi saying. Yeah me and amotiwo and a Central Business Center baller and many yen as early as 8:18. Kwashe ball egu ni pay twem car no kwan na be one way instead of say ye two no abeye one way because baller ajefa 8:18 and no patututu. We can't even have fresh breath. Air pollution. Ye de yen kwadi agro o memu ye de yen kwadi agro pa. And if care is not taken, me say, you're careful. The outbreak that we will have when it comes to sanitation, to me, so I know it's going to be another matter. I think you about church ye hu akwakwa jisika loans. I think you about church ye hu ekofa experts. I bet church. Meanwhile, these same experts, obi address it as your court, akwatena office, say or your engineer or your sanitation officer. Your responsibility is to check the Central Business City. Center of this of Greater. This is the capital city. For crying out loud, the capital city. Me lawyer, but I keep saying, I am tempted to ask and question lawyers to find out, to go to court, to make accountability on the 10 pesos we were taking on the petrol that we were buying, to tell us, say, we want to make Greater Accra the cleanest in West Africa. I will want to test the law and check whether that 10 pesos near Tuyan, baller tax near Tuyan, levy near Tuyan, as soon as we're anything. A woman say, "O mampenyi ba ye we ye fi ho." What is the antidote? What is the antidote for us? See about solve sanitation problems. The antidote was what? Cancel Zoom Lion. The antidote was what? Check him out. When the same person is dealing with other countries, 29 solid African countries, Oh yeah, juma ho. African country, yeah, you know African countries. I employ nipa sabi or near ti wo krom how. Na ono kran me sure say wa fere. So no ani krom na oti baby oti Nigeria, Gabon, oti Senegal, na o siesie ho. Na no ani krom aye fi. Na ye ti fi mu. Insuo sto toto. Anope insuo toto hwe bola kakaka egu honom insuo beto ebe soki ebe ko nipa de na be tietiem ye de be ko shops ye de be ko dem gems. Oh 21 minutes into 8 a.m. and check yeah the discussions you know ebe sheshe so Andy can come Abetina, the managing editor for an informal newspaper, and after Charles McCarthy, managing editor, and so Atanasi by Bedinko. But that's son and Mamene, the prophet when it comes to elections, and the Nkomo. The NDC elections, you know, Eleshasi Ochina, Memene de Yanji update. Now, Fino, NDC members, you know, Maakye who are interested in the elections in Inano, Yafanina, and she just to not for your name, Director of Elections and IT, and the National Democratic Congress, Madi, the Prophet Jibril, or line so near ND and Komomadi, Memoachimo Aquaba, Kessben TV, so now for Kessben 92.9 FM. So, Bijiri say Bibia Ayabokore.
Kojo, Yamiadum, Bibia Boko.
Yederadia say. And that's a Friday.
Kojo, especially 2 guests I was studio one day.
Yeah.
That's why Friday.
Who's that?
Man, so I talk a crazy.
So talk what a casa. Amadi don't shampoo. Prophet pa. What a casa. Amadi idea. We are there. The prophet of elections. I mean, you didn't come Ochina and I hear the NDC almost started elections. You know, at the end of this chance is here for your film. That you who have a DMC Eko Wadama.
Kojo, my main fa when I went here with you for in our mom show on the other platforms. So now main fa when I went here who 2 panelists with you with the Congress a boom. Kojo, Nyamia Doma, Ochina, 20th of June, ABC 11th of July. After party now call for filing, submission of filing, Bibiano, it is our days we have to work for elections at the branch levels. Elections, you know, the process, you know, I say, Obama filing a contest, Biano. They say they have schedules. Yeah, publicized this at the consultancy level. Now, it's based on the timetable. No, I'm going to share or no, and I don't to Abba. And the Omo elections, you know, the members of the branch will come out and they vote for those people who are going to the election. But looking at our data, you have 2 or 3 levels. But Omo filing ya will be on filing against Omo. They found unopposed. Do honor their party are declared all those who have gone unopposed, they are deemed elected. Until your core branch in the one I say constituency anymore. You did not be boom now ya claim say woman we need until you actually saw my branch. But their contest money they better about so in this era. And the science share with a party or China. Depending the time and the venue of the constituency, process now, except apart from Western region, I'm going to make a process on Tuesday because of some arrangement regions now.
Oh, okay. And you know, that's the election now. Na shasi, you know. And you know, yenye obian fa na sonto from no ntie de ekone de eba. But say eba ne say eba no enhyehyeye ne bibia beto no centers ne bibia na me sure so obia ye aware na face obia so ye set say na be ya end of day no obi mbeka say na bia minim na me call na you know these elections and these issues of papers ne hu komodie ne sanema ne ina no me sure say ni na edadin dia.
Kojo, it's one of the things you can pay minimum and it's one, you need to create awareness about in the area. No. and a constituency election committee and a constituency executive. A job would say almost so unpublicizing all these timetable and venue into in the constituency of war. And the constituency the timetable dynamics are on the core elections, you know. But we are clear, say information we are performed. But where the information have not got into, we'll give people opportunity to get the right thing. So it's the branch be now almost election person there. That election will see run that election. Because we are giving everybody opportunity to participate in the process so that at the end of the day, a year now and never can say what Amadina are successful. Because the process we are online. Online, I can tell you, say, issues are going to be the form to see a new view. Because if you go to me file it, the chairman be obese to prevent you, say, won't me file it. So it has cured that issues. I say, in fact, I can tell you, say, because of this interest in the break up on limited, there will be elections by venue. Into say. However, in our system now, as soon as the committee approves the schedules, time a candidate will receive a message informing him where there will be election, the venue and the time. If you are so, apart from the interest now, there will be a visa that when election about platforms or more platforms, so and people are sharing it across in the country. Information is on there. Maybe it's pass but we are making sure that deprive you will be on the elections. And that is why our party, apart from your election committee at the constituency, constituency executive supervisor, there were regional officers so I send them to the constituency, each constituency. Then national so air court in the region. They also supervise the region to do the right thing. And the layers knowing very well how important this process is.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's it. Ain't no time ben almost seen ya to abano so we.
Okay, when it comes to branch elections, and to say the constituency elections, regional elections are already time better so among. And the constituency be a time of activities, I am aware say most constituencies in the Greater Accra, start on process in around 4 o'clock upward. Because of the areas they are more. Okay. A bit of Maakye the process, That is why these 3 weeks. So you choose time the constituency, to have elections.
Okay.
Would you compare our data? Is also going count. Out of the numbers now, about 85% of them went unopposed.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so we deemed them elected. Now, 15% now can interest. We will say a whole branch of 9 positions. But we pay in a contest. If you have 1 position, pay in a contest. We have those data. And now we also have the constituency here. But we don't have any constituency in this country. There will not be elections. That's another data. Again, we have also constituency here. 100%, every position, people have contested for election.
Okay.
They will oppose in that branch, in that constituency. Okay. So it's good. And there also other good thing is if you follow the media, social media, I've seen will be a running advert to contest chairmanship of branch in NDC.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Madi, you heard him. Ejwada, Ebeba, Nafia Bedin, Komona, Fia share aftermath of that particular election. Who Komodi Nano, Yebedi, Wadama, Ewo Kessben 92.9, so now face Kessben TV. So, yeah, that's it, Bray. Nice. Yeah, Madi Jibril, Director of Elections and ITM at the NDC, and then Edin Common Award elections and Abebaso start Ochna and into Ubia Enya Wet Nafi Omo Enco no Monco to 8:30 exactly away the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM. Yan Kona Feminist Susie Herba, Edin Common Afi, we are not yet in Commodino so Ashes Susie, Biabo Codier.
Yankopa Kojo.
Nice. Eradi adom kakra
Oh yes.
Fine.
And I know say so jubilate here. You go near Panama go no.
Me ekoye pa manshana ekoye pa meso sa
man na tradition was na meeting na na do brey tell me a week long
I tell you
a week long celebration
I tell you
say papa we have tre na ya what me just see who say efe we made in alajo
okay
made in alajo to the tailor and
okay right
ti Kojo what dey na kwan so
well I'm kwaso ba
oso obrewu bi one dey wudi dey ope oba na wa che design
okay
na wa ya ma
me pe we bia
opese ya top green down black pacho tutu show obeye le se ya within 8 hours now was
me person me share Tuesday morning or morning show no so nti
me ba cho mate
say Tuesday na we match
me ba cho ane any Monday morning me dey bebre tutu pacho we dey wasum o when you free sponsorship
fama me na me share mate
me da se bebre ko enti machia o mama hwe yen Kessben TV so mom wutie ye Kessben radio be ba chawo me mo bibia chin naja Ghana ye nyina ye ho congratulations Yankopa ya domaboa ye di nkunim Tuesday ye di nkunim ye say dia ko papa se da bi ebebe mpa wani ba jododo me ba chawo se ye benya hoden na ye tumi jubilate ye benya hoden ni anigye na match ya ekoso ye tumi di ya hoden ni ye dim die ni ye mpaebo ata e chire ama Ghana ye de kapo na bafia na ye wa apomuden ewiase yete ni padua oni apomuden no sebe ohun se wani agekwa na ho ye na shin obu asiri sem bia sebe o na nanmonima obu ni kwase asem obi bia ni padua ni munyo no oti pains oti yaw emukeka no emu ye ne ya enema nkoye wo ni padua mu no ade bia ye ni giedie bia no wo ya ofilise wadwe na enye na ayesa enye ni fault o enye ono a de ni padua ehu de ono nko a feel no e we very deep enu ntia menua na obedu hu afrisa mood no mu obeyu hu afri yare ni mu obedu hu ma ho ato wani beje asamanya sekra be sresre ma wani agea na ni padua no wapomuden ye be den ye nya san apomuden no wo mra yare aba enu nti na Awurade odi Suzy Herbal Center abebo ade no wodi enu papa aka ho amayen enu papa no enu nie wei ekura me hai eye CB men capsules wei enso eye CB women capsules na CB nrei ye we ma be ma nko a oba no bi be ma nko ne no ede ntia ni anise ye fa nua enhaban enuaba enuantini enu ye adwo mema nkoni pedu ye adwo mema ni pedu mu ye Awurade bo wi aso bo ne ma nyina mienu ewi ase ade bo ne ade ye nyina mu eye mienu ye wo e ka ne say positive and negative ene wo ho eye feminine and masculine enti enua ne nyame abodie mu no saa pepepe na tie ti nyame bo ba no bebe ma no saa no bo nua ne haban enti aye resemu no saa na Awurade aye no so de amaye enti saa no krakwan yi eye Suzy nko na de amaye enti ne aye sibi me na mawo obi so ba kwa wo se ma de ne sa gonorrhea me ma de ne sa gonorrhea the same thing ada na wo kan ni na mu ndabi ye ka bo ma enye yie ndu ya brafo no po mu sua ye na omunso aye ye bi o omakope yen etimi pacho yen ha na natural the original ade no efre mesrew eye CB men uye be ma unya infections e bit se gono syphilis ese chlamydia se den menua be ma aduro ba ko penajew aduro ba ko pena ye wo de as an African man aduro ba ko penajew as a Ghanaian man aduro ba ko as a traditional man pacho eye CB men capsules unu mienu a anopa bra wadidi eya didi pacho ebe ya nka titi no poroji no ubedi anka morikoko mpampa anase tombra bi aka ne mpampa na wabobbo ana wheat porridge bi na saa titi kofi ne de enye ya dio abrofo ne de wodi num CB men na wanhwe ya wani so abiri because ano ehye eti wonum a ekokle wo system ni nyina na nti de paduanum wo se de wonum a ekom si de na wo junso no
ena che otumi ewom afe ekum yare ma wana woni padua ne mu nyina e ma ni padua de ne ho afe enema sa virus na bacteria no any fungi no asay woni padua mu tse o cells no akwana ebo ma ni padua ne nya ahoden eye from ekuti yare wakọ brain ase wakunkum bi asese bi asuppressing ni padua no natural process no any operations a ama fofo ntimi mfifi ma no ekokkoreti ni nyina nti be ma wo ses na wu di ase di adeda nyina se fifra ba ye ni padua kwa na ewe mu no ebia na lifespan ebia na ho ode ne mra wodi woni padua num eba ebe fifi na aba na ye adwuma na awu ana break it down na break it down foforo fifi saa na ti za aban ewu a na foforo fifi no saa na ye ni padua so te se di Yakobon bo ni padua ni ye na adwuma no saa na asase ye na adwuma enti bi nwie di nanom die fra asase ni mu eno ni sibi men capsules sibi men ebe siesie wu na be ma bia wo ba da brido wo ya under 2 minutes wo ma adwuma yie wo bransa na ageso wo bransa na agina so se sia na ajojo wo ko sinima se sia na watiada enko yie ene ya fly lay ti na ya chere nko a ye dwudwuma kan se de etie bia etie na me se wo afutuo bia masa facho botonga na wene ene nsu atawo wom wo se keka boto so bom na ye gi ye ni ye wiwi bibi ma bibi kaka bibim enti ye betumi nya ahode ni enigye ya ye ne sa na be ma we edi wakaginamu bo uchidom ye sibi men capsules beboa wo ma ma wugina so ma na wonu ma duro we ya de kina no pa wutu so de ahode fufuro bi na so de fimpa wutu bo adwuma na dwo bo adwuma wie bo adwuma no pa all day long all night long na wo mre ye sibi men capsules anopa you two anwumre you two obi so person no 3 times eno no 2 3 times ba chaw obi no 3 times a day anopa 1 awia 1 anwumre 1 we be man na sabe wabo adwuma tututuo sade bia blank mini your wife ni fio akola bia nsu ye ba kutia kuto bi tijine ba so kra ye se yo no a ye di twa mpoa mema da ya na momfa sanse ni show mu ye ma no na ye too emotional about awon san ne ma no oba ni nsu dodo bra o se wakwa so ye se oni problem bia wo ma ye nkwa se wo nko wo di anya hwe wo nkwa ma we enye wo secret sibi men wo di wonum no na wo wi nkatie ne kokwa ya toto awie bia na fa we ka ebe busu spam count no gonorrhea akotena wo spam ni mu no ebe kumu ni nyina afiri ho akla bibia infection bia wom na afa de afi sabri na ya tu din ya de akola bi din efre wo na wo yani age be pa cho sibi women ni oba onso nom eboa wo eye wiye esiesie ma wo ma yomu no udini eti wonim wodan mu na eti wonim wa abonten wo yo ba na onso wo ba under 2 minutes mo ka se ya yenim ana mo ma na yenim o mo ba under 2 minutes pa de bia na mo de pressure si mema so wo be se be man se be onko se ponko ba wo madam wo ya under 2 minutes 2 minutes pe wa na wasani mu afi no wa papa na to atwene oya ne huye washi na buafu na ade achade na ade sei under 2 minutes na ayo menua ba no sibi women oba bia tenka ateko ohuni kukwa na ne buafu sika ofie bibia ho kama enso na tenka ateko bi nhanya no e ma ne mo na koma ne heartbeat mo bum 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 dabi me pa chaw e wo se wo kai papa ni dia na ye ma hyew afi no wa fe no uhuna eya so no da fo mama no sibi women na beboa wo be mo watenka na san ba woni be me hye na nsuo na ba abonten waya enkomu wo ko hospital yesi woni problem awon so emma wo ba ko atekọ wo mienu atekọ wo pe bia ka ho me beba me ho December yi me ba ko tumu se hwim wona mo ntena me ba no na me hwini boso me pa cho sibi women na me di ye me ho yie oba won so numbi miscarriages awodo betumi ba se infection akotena wodi ni mu na oil sa wonum sibi women be kwa clear free ho sibi women eye dura oba bia wo wonsabuo mu ohaw eni amane bia ebeye free ho de ama wo oba wo infection te se gonorrhea na syphilis o de po white yalefun se ni din se bebre me pacho bi mfre chlamydia bi mfre na white bi mfre na candida yesi ho na kekaye enti mfre wase basa yale se ni tu ni ban ni ye e very complex enti na yatoto ni din bebre na edro no nso ye complex a obabi ode befa bi obehia no eye sibi women oba no panum 2 anwumre num 2 and for 1 in the morning 1 in the afternoon 1 in the evening ebra wadi die wie ni nyina after meals ma wonsanka sibi women na abu se beba ye pains ni ade ni nyina ebete me ne wo awie numbers no na aba screen so no Susie Herbal Center your numbers and the whole screen is so no wo tie radio me ba be body ama wo TV a me phone na say your numbers number say wo yare am abobo su bi how wa ko ache wanu me no wa ya enko a me pa chow friend numbers a e wo screen is so no na ka say de ye wo che yen na ye ni wuni nkomo na ye moa sibi soap nie enso etutoi ni mawre mu pro ni nsanta mu pro ni na mawre ni nantam na no pro ni nanti pro wano na pro use Vaseline bi na me de twima no Vaseline me twima no ayina na me de Vaseline na fa so wano pro ana se fa rub tititi na rub ni nkuto e na use a fa bi fa wano e fa si bi so bunka na ma wo mawre na pro wo nsantam wo nantam wo nanti na apa na pro afi bi esane me pa chow si bi soap na bejew
okay
ebeboa wo ma won sanka bi na enkoyie ya numbers ni je na ye ni nkomo 0247 11 1671
okay
and it was 0246 57 87 50
okay
0246 57 87 50 0247 11 1671 na ma yeni nkomo ye frem oba akua ba bibia ye to adu wo Ghana wo be ye nuro ni bia to wo be se wutu nsu a frɛ numbers yi ko kan shi drug lane wo be ya 11 ana bebre atu ye wo suhum amenhia Kojo medase eti ba cho uti she Ghana je sibidie rest assured edame so mensuro Kojo hukumi nkwana ye wo ye mi me no ichese brother de yenko fie o brother yenko fie ye ji ni ka che chairman for ne se brother no mum fa advance brother ji ye Kojo medase
42 minutes into 8 a.m. Ye Susie Herbal ye no mo edi enkomo Eclipse Collateral Management as a men can say eba e collateral hun komodie pa dia omudi mu akutini ye pa again they are the proper omono mo e de ejapade nkrata eye adwuma ema wosu tumi nya profit na wosu tumi dididie I don't know when Eclipse Collateral Management for enkodi enkomo na omebo ye pa say ba land document perfection ho so dia omudi mu akutini ye pa eniti kan ho na woni eye Eclipse Collateral Management for enkodi enkomo na omebo ye pa Eclipse Collateral Management eba ye credit brokerage collateral brokerage na so prime brokerage omudi makutini ye pa yenentem na woni omo enkodi nsawoso omo wo Adenta Barrier omo ben Medimosis Hospital no omo ben West African SHS one no ho ankasa edento ni omo enkodi enkomo omo numbers no 054 383 2466 054 383 2466 na woni Eclipse Collateral Management for enkodi enkomo na menkancho also say eye Thontina 74 eye edrosun kokra edra me de echre we eye Thontina 74 eye edrosun ko edra wonye bia obubo bi 2 anopa nu anwumre a wo ho ebeto ye pa Thontina 74 and as say T74 eboa mo amowo eye high blood pressure mo amowo high blood sugar chronic wounds hepatitis B and C and after ye HIV kidney infections liver infections ulcer, prostate enlargement, and I feel more bad breath, menstrual pain, chronic cough, asthma, chest pains, and I feel arthritis, and I feel ye 9 and ye name 9 no. Me pacho mumpe eye Thontina 74 nibi and T74 no. Montobi na ebebo mu ye pa wo pharmacies and I feel so ye herbal center bia no wonsa ebetumi akan bi ewo hono. Omana mess no eye 0246 073498 0246 073498 and I feel so ye 050 162 8931 050 162 8931 now name before indi enkomo enfi diagnostic herbal industry I know more indi enkomo since 44 minutes into 8 a.m. and then before nina atena seated and I face ye ba be shase na fe ye di enkomo omo matena se nyina no aba ye ora Charles McCarthy ono do bedu anopa 6 year and obai editor the Hawk newspaper managing editor the Hawk newspaper na fe so Andy Kankan managing editor the Informer newspaper Kojo Eboa ono so a former youth organizer Ayawaso West Wagon of the MPP and then a man Benjamin Asare member national communication team of the MPP at the Friday class no are you ready ye don komo ni na eba be hyehyɛ so and before me chamu bibira boko there Nice. Yeah, that's it. Say you to yen safra mu na maba bedu. Andy, me no be sure say issues e di ho common on. Back on the public concern as to how you're running the anasa information as to where the former Maslock CEO said in Tamaklo the whole issues in accountability series so ora Felix Kwacho Fusu Ebeke Boy and Komoche dear call any dear Benina. We are still wondering wherever Mameno Ewo the MPP has raised too many issues about it. The response that are coming from the presidency, probably the government, is that or prison service for honum and into this no honum na yensa ebekano. Matters arising with these issues of Maslock penyinia sebi asem aba ye deno call quarter we feel US aba e ho komodie ni na no sure say within the week what say the ko ye nyina yemfa no enhyase 10 minutes from your side na fi yento aso
Kojo medase mefa kunya we achi atiefo ne dodo na mo hweye ne na machi amenu akojo Charles ne communication team member, right?
Yes, Benjamin Asari.
Asari,
yeah.
Fine. Say Yababe Shia Mudi, Ghana Hundo. It's just a service to God and country, and we just say it as it is. Sebeya Ghana, ebe fan into my pafra, because Ghana I am about. Kojo. Before I move to the German issue, let me use this opportunity to congratulate General Anyidoho.
Okay.
If you recall the 1992 Rwanda genocide, where he defied, after conferring with then Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Chairman Rawlings, the military hierarchy, or defy the UN resolution. Tama Rwanda Seminole Kosono, Kono Kosono, and decided say, oh no, even if UN say yen free ho that peacekeeping theater no kra yen free wa ye will be there to save lives. I think say that singular act and dear to the hearts of Rwanda for. I think that subsequently I hear we say bia Rwanda for where you mentioned the Ghana Armed Forces, they have enormous respect for our military. 2000, Chairman Rawlings bought General Anyidoho Abaso, and 34 years, just Wednesday, the Rwanda government, like they erected a bust just to honor this general that we are talking about, General Anyidoho. And Nkrofo Amunim is the father of Koku Anyidoho. And I think near Rwanda 4 year, near Rawlings year, just once again drum home what President Mills usually says, a nation that does not honor its heroes is not worth dying for. So we are just talking about the military, and once again I congratulate him. Still talking about the military, I'm saying gratuity be ni pension be involving the 1995-1996 intake as based on the CI 129 conditions of service and the years are almost serving course kakra. I'm say 2020 that CI was passed. The number of years are almost serving 30 years. I say so almost calculate sikama. Just early this year, President John Dramani Mahama oko omuwasa our director say sikabia I say omodima ya soja foya omoabe di juma sunko aboa ama Ghana no omutua amoka do attending consequences on the wage bill. But up to now, nothing is happening. The issue is even in court. But surprisingly, the military has just issued some eviction notice The people are waiting their arrears of their gratuities and pensions so they can vacate their what? Their accommodation. Why do you expect me to go? Pay me in full. You've not paid them. Court even a amount order, come and file your defense. Muniso. Then you have just issued a notice tomorrow. Forcefully you are going to evict them from their accommodation. And you see, this is a recipe for chaos. It's a recipe for bloodbath. And I think that the president, as the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, or Dabia or Maya or Munisono, it should just make sure it's done. And also use the opportunity to appoint a substantive defense minister. It's too, you see, I'm saying gap near too much. Near 2 years, and I mean, person make TF4 year but I'm say president promised here last year December say after holidays no obey appointed a substantive minister, that is defense minister, because Yenuya Brojajinfi is just a deputy minister and he will remain a deputy minister because once he's not be elevated, I mean he cannot perform those functions as a minister. I'm say at our year caretaker minister no, he's too occupied. There are so many issues on his plate. So the president should use the opportunity to appoint a substantive minister so he would be properly informed and briefed about happenings in the service. Back to Sedina Tamekolo issue. No. Kojo say the accomplice now or go through the full trial. No. I'm reliably informed that when NDC came to power, some application was made, some motion was made, and then Omar granting a bail pending appeal. I'm reliably informed. Right? And so, Ghana and government spokesperson, Kojo Fosu, Adibetu just say the ex-mass log boss, Wabagana, extradition now through the central authority of the government of Ghana, Anya Attorney General, Omaye, Amawaba. Obedru Yano Airport, no, it's almost Accra International Airport. Obia Huno. Even Crawford, no more body flat, Crowbia Huno. Omswaba. Obaya, per the communication, no, she's in the custody of the prison service, going through the formalities, so she will begin her 10-year jail sentence. Well, Miss Asam last week Thursday, I me treating it with some disdain because see this day and age and with the advent of technology in as if one. Why? So Obedru Ghana no na workers no nansen ya we are dead to conscience say bibi ye Kojo ye boa na say me rescue no kra me kwa ko fa me phone say me twa and so oba ye no obi photos no way. So I think that Ghanaians want to know, and it is legitimate that we know the whereabouts of this woman. She's a convicted criminal, and I'm not the one saying it. It's the court of competent jurisdiction in Ghana. Some will try no, meboa. Under normal circumstances, it's expected say a convicted criminal will be a court a convicting of a crime. Now, Omar extraditing Ababedu Ghana, she should be in cuffs. It's not something that we are treating with kids' gloves. Master, we are talking about the resources of this country that can be used in solving problems. 21st century, Ghana, Nipa Dasanini Nenchie Enumusho from the same source. Is that what we should be happy about? That people can just dissipate the state resources and just get away with it? No. See, Kojo, the point is that we demand to know the whereabouts of Sedina. Because you see, near government or prison for prison ban or prison ban. If I'm not against it, she might decide to go on appeal to a motion to make some application and appeal her sentence or whatever. But you see, currently, there's some you see, Kojo, we are talking about accountability and the fight against corruption. If we are not able to do this,
okay,
what signals are we sending to the generation?
Okay.
What signals are we sending? So you see, Kojo, the point is that I've heard some government spokespersons, people in government who are let me say attacking people, say ade na mo pese mo hu baby owo, ade na mo pese mo hu baby yes or prison ban. We demand to know it's legitimate. It's the taxpayers' money that we are talking about. So yes, if she's been convicted, tried in absentia, convicted by a court of competent jurisdiction for some financial loss, Omufio said during his stewardship as the CEO of Maslock, Masa, I think that accountability is very important. And for governance sake, say you can't and I demand ni whereabouts. It's because narratives and add up.
Okay.
So we want government spokesperson or the government to tell us. And even the Ghana Prison Service now, they have taken custody of this woman to just tell us, speak to the issues, because they are loud silence. It's becoming too suspicious. Say, what is happening? And Kojo, like I did indicate, I am not saying it is wrong for her to appeal.
Okay, all right.
But for now, more person more need communicate here.
Okay.
Communicate here. You don't just throw out a statement. I mean, trying to insult our intelligence, because you see, when they try it, we win, because we are not just dumb. All
right.
So,
Mami Kombra, na me ne aye Kojo, so and to Kojo. Mami Ntio. Good morning, Bio.
Good morning. Brother, who you there?
Me who you pa?
When you're coming here, at you for national for.
So nice.
And I'm by my own and you were sister party.
Oh, I didn't be a no quay man, no sister.
And we were something about option diminish different.
I said, and
then I'll come.
my mom,
when everyone and you want to
I said, no one's idea.
Can be ready.
I ready.
Watch you say, Bobby, I can't come in. We will be approached. Obeying them. But you know, if I can, yes, I'm in Kuma Comfort Apia or Switzerland in Channel. Best of any funny than the husband film. The singer mother and a pa heading. They would jar and colamians. The beer I am in pie body young poor man who are near Esongo. But to my sham colano, I couldn't pimp so be a Sabium Sabiado. Once bit to a big Nabusan and to baby OBM's program will share in Jack the same commander Connie. Could you name me politics? I do baby, you are never in a tie. What do you say? I didn't American as because mommy issues. Emra, you can't see your money, your sentence for 10 years. Send none lawyers or an ameboa. Saturn near trying to send the lawyers or Chad and one pillar no money be out to say, and this about power and son, they be appeal. Who says I to them rana, you know, see a ma power dear, you see a pillar and I be the Abaquatia. It's your body, and go for the it's your BB and Sabacan. It's yes, a mamma and will be better at about I'm running away and your fair. Uncle, mammy, lawyers, I'm like your convicted 10 years no. One conquer them with you do no. And one lawyers more appealing. Move here, a humble man, just a mass alcohol forward. That's and because step by step, women make sure the processing number fast. But I'm watching and this by a friend more appealing. Yet, the baby no credit, I can't say they're no credit here because we'll be any baby if you buy any against them. Sani Becano. And ne, mammy abba. A gun is cut and a mammy, a sister, you must be a yado. Or Tonum Quanta, said the name brother Necano, and they are convicted Oba, Obani Seba, and go through airport to move penny ye, some people be having airport cranning a camera picking up. The prison car, have a funny straight near who's your picking up. Wouldn't come with a Sabia Musabiano, the croning a crowd at 2 shelters are being. Come with a prison service car far no, would do Bossa who money comes out 10 in their town that came, no Nicofi, and I'm in Pia Bonting. Politics in here.
but obi anu say ya bibia dem we wotim ko gina ba bia anka ba say de bi nuane ka no airport kakraka wo hoyi tem na 3 years we chese ya nya obi amana hu se maame aba bedru o fa fam ne ba ya na so fa Togo ana ko fa Cote d'Ivoire ne ba ye wo ba ye hi fa no wo sa ne ma we nyina se timi hu ni nyina aye bibia ho wo bi busa se o fie ye se o ha se wa and this for nya ne ma reset na ye de ye campaign na ye ba ye no omo ma Ghana fo mu se reset no ye hwehwe bibia pepepe wu na se kosi koda say dia because sa ne ma we NPP ni nke ya to no ne de ba ya ke so simple come na be pick it we for that issue yi say next time say topic and ye do for that be dru ya ka ba odi be so ne kwanchi am obi ahu ye beto na fa kai mu am obi ahu e de na ko de na ma mi de oba ye wo hifa.
If my memory serves me right, Tama gift issue in a buy, you know.
Yes.
So no only chrome have and on one case Oba.
Yeah.
When he got it was afternoon, right?
Yeah.
I saw minority leader. Yeah. I saw Gifty herself. At airport, Anna.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody saw. Say we feel honoma bar, car, befano, and all that. Yeah.
And because you didn't see a hookay, and this year ba, moba and you madia mo ye kama. But as I say, Katasumu Masuni maybe because of Kojo Makacho, and your fair because I dear we no, meaning account and Crawford to about. And I said in on Chagan and Rao, and one cherry be a Saturday to Abama, and this in a man appointment, you know. Woko and dimin and it's soon in a bind. Never you say if you deal with a young Pada Roman who could tell me, you know. What must say? Woko now, oh, Shani Crampa, many miniatures, Makati, Kohonum, Yako Muscle, Koko Head, Muscle, and Yamako near that day. You just say, woman, we only need to work as a crab because a muscle can the personal property. What must say? The mean and no Cassani at the adequate and you're fine. Nina, send when you be baby, send when you be a fat, and wafa, and Renny Mammy, Nini, come. And this for Mamma Yakatasumu Masu, the Empress Mechanic can't send this in Penifone say, I got 2 years of a collection. Mamma for be the personal interest, the crown will be our cobo, and money vote to Uniano, and Mamma free move. You are said in my dear, we had an Amoyan say, be I don't know the NDC, and more than the boy NDC will be Moabi. It's a moment to a year, chums, NPP for now, more system here, and then Menocas, I want to be who's a police in Ibano Johnny. What must I say? Ninsama kese say ba kom yenu ntino wodampo otimi na eno de ndisi for money abre wuntumi da bia mo de date ba da bia mo tete ni ade ade eda bia be send me wan obi anya judge obi anya lawyer ba ndisi for nim dey so bekom obi aso wakoye de obeko wotima say munipa ba okọ mo fa ne nkọ ne wusi na kotum na set president mo eno na say me tire kana Japan kasa say no wo kasa ndisi ni bi the contract abre ne yire wotima say or the $55 million contract a brand year so or 7% was 11%, but only can share 7%. Now they can later what you can Japan can and what must the year was a year and you want to see me. What bad number is what is any way? Sir Minister will Cronubia no Yawamo. Sassi will Cronubia no Yawamo because on yes you and answer your minister what we have $55 million contract and Fancomobi. What must say? To Sanipa when it's a Fidia watch a BB, let's see, as you didn't cocoa to moi, near Jano. Many work I say, NPP by so can say, Tavi, and see a boss with the Tavios wine. One day, no, me and Sa Bafu Bonnie and other guidance under person. Yes. No, we have 4. Dr. Inso, on Penry will feel me and sending out of them. I'm a back craft from where they actually inquire. But at the end of the day, but I couldn't them see a boss. And so that's what the most deal. Say pardon, I don't know. What man? At the end of a chair, some army and Kokoya, Yaman 10.
I hear say pardon.
Ya pardon power, them will be. Tavi is one, and see a boss. What chum all yes. Mammy Koye, and then can we are pardon by Betty. And what should the A bum a Johnny? I got some blue chase after me, and then you did not buy as for best starting the sentence. That's such a way, Manco, and I'm not telling about and a guano. Bebre si dai budai kronona le bi so bo e bia start am bo it is a mami we de baba kata so na se amiesu ye amagana ni bia am na point we dey wu se se me so me fuma de me fa sa akwa we so ni e kata so mo so e be say won se ne NDC for unso mu ntimi unso NPP for na mo dua ne ma disika abokro no akese unso mu kase sinpo ehu de wo mo maso because omo de kakra na ewo mu no on person prevent dia ene ewo mu so de ne mpo no yam prevent omo de no. And now they're shedding more opposition cancer, all running your money, and Crawford started cases, and then you would hear Paja. I ain't a master or that from team. gongo bita da ro no abo what man say nya de papa bia no to awoye so ene maami wa aba na nyankopon da ro be kodam o kina kanafura ataso ewie ne de absentia because absentia no originally so onim nyansa nkotra abroche me ni wasem abrekra woni ho there's a questions bi on ma people na betuma yi ano woni ho de ebebu afaso nti niam bebrebe de ebekwa gensiu eti maami no ho pa bi mpa na nke yes onya no ko onya no sa niam bi to ni spo ke bi obetuma yi na no e na oji bum na odwane sa ho ma biem ene ebua aguso awie de ba biem what na ho na man this atna opposition 8 good years ya wie ni aba afa na mba ya pi na satana this ni lawyers satana Ghana lawyers na bi ni wo wo mo katasu mo aso anya sabia mo sabia nya bia mo nya judge ba sam yensa na bi ntino mo ye na mo de case na kwakọ mo no mo twagu sa grada ade nbi 15 to 8 months sanya Ghana bi si oba bia da 15 years sentence etwa 8 months sabia nsanfu se kwaju ati bi Ghana da what man say ni ati o man we ni atia judge ti bi bua case wo wie mo kwa so mo nsa amra mi de fi asem baako 2 hours time e Ghana pe that the Lumba case they say another useless sentence one of them that Lumba case you know judge it move me ko ya pon obi fi court we do adenta wa from mumro so asen ma mu ani mum na mu an foforo ni ati ama we chief justice so edi one so ntimi kasa sa judge we say timi interdict na ye yina di because decision one will be o sentence case ya nya appeal on one certificate case no ya nya lawyers o gbakojo we out here the papa minister it is said now the year omde na ba omo yakata mo aso kwajo ara sa na be 10 years on we be one assessment ni apon Ghana no before no da bi e cover obi a Oscar ohia ni asebo to makatia e ke man so ka airport kwa bi a play dinsi ya tunu pa fa window mu e fom pipra na ne ko what man say ne be man say nyina ne be bokro no apeska what man say da bi am bompa me bobi man yankopon wonye me yie na man hwe ya because enkrofobia nya skama emra no em nka ho yet crow na wo so atwumberema we deputy we CEO yes obeba ka kire ya crow we mu say one of the panimu bi di nuboni afraduane mu de atukwai wanu an bebe ka hayo wo modi on so modi atu ne enuboni no ne niam anipa ne tukwa twumberema wantimi anka but akola bi ye na ade no po de sabia mu abrofo ya buya no so na giri mu abie na no so twa abrofo ka krabre de building country ni pa what do ni fie kwache no osikani de ode enuboni aso ne kotokuom afa beans kakra ka ho wo koton and the twumberema ma so mo ekosi sai beans zaduane o se wo de afra nuanem eti beans etimi che and what the fry what I say mate and what the Kojo so better man no man say dia and this for some yes and here should be 40-50 years no and shan crofo beba and crofo somebody asemasi o mate
8 minutes past the hour of 9 a.m. Yenia Bema Kojo Yeboa na otene kind of former youth organizer Emma Yawaso West Wagon of the MPP and otene kind of Ben my no just 10 minutes na fi menko Charles Makati ono
memfa kwanya yuso na menchia etiefo ne ahwefo a omo agebre na omo hwe etie anopai menchia senior man so ameno omo ahia studio memfa kwanya yuso na ye me wo fa ase baako birthday na menwehye no Richmond a champion baby out to menka bia ma happy birthday wasa wie SHS nti me fa kwanya so no masa congratulate no say all make it family ni proud nti Richmond baby a obia no yankopon hira na onto nkwanem na onye wakoma so die nyina mfama kama happy birthday senior unem ama ene asem na wakani nyina we kwadwo tu kwadwo kwadwo akasem ni nyina ama ne meka wa ha no dodo na mesini ama aka no I think say wabiebia asem nanim na reset na yema mpani Ira John Dramani Mahama ni NDC kan no asem a yenua kwadwo aka wa ha ne kire say nya de ye adwuma omodada o ma no tumfuturu gu yani say eniema bi a ekoso a omo no susu se entwa yie ewo Nanado Dankwah Akufo administration omo ba be ye niema foforo nti ne ani ehu no first no enya de a ye be experience niema no biem ni nyina me ehu se ne eye nada kwadwo ye kromfo ayira ye hwehwe ne yehu no ene ye busa ho asem Ghana obi a hyeda tenase abonitirim awia wo man no ama court batai edinasem se oye kromfo ti me no wo kasa sesi ye ehye me se metimi akasa se de na ntamakro oye kromfo. Yes, oye kromfo tadwa mo akasa
the court's ruling.
Yes, intimate here ye kromfo ayira ye hu ba bi oye hwehwe no
beginning na no wayra no ne nyina nim se wo hye US na ansa na wo di nipa ne be fi wo no mo aba no esese wo fa process mu ansa na wo de naba ene ya fa sa process no mu nyina na ye maame naba se ne Kojo kan ye no ye hu no ye se obi oye criminal bia wo di ni free US ba plane no mo kura ne chain da ne nan ene wo ti plane no o si wo airport wo no a esese police for ne prisons for nyina e de case wo peke no Kojo kan asam no efie nyansa no ka wa ha no wasi even though kura mo pese mo ye case no political no magana fo nyina hu se process no wafa so wakoche no airport camera di akire wo di ni dru nsanwam ba bi om ton brodo no kura na utimi twa ho yi ni maka afoforo ba obi adwim perception ni nyina ba say oh when the odru airport won na no ya pick na de ne ye dey ekọ prisoners sese woko ya hu ne sa ni nyina akoye mframa mu nsem oh said na mo aba ye say esese ye de ne kotena ba bi ne ma no ye na examination ye chechere no ne right bi ne ma ne hu case no ne akone ade ni nyina Ghana fo nya ho abotre edi be say 2 weeks Ghana fo achiri prisons ye wo Ghana anyina ye hu se tamako ye hu no prison bia o mo akom ye hwehwe said na tamako wo prison bia ye hu no ye ba bebusa ho asem a fele sofo su kwache a wo ye kasamafo de maban e ka kire so wo nu nsu nim ba bi owo na president Mahama nim ba bi asade na mo ho na be hu onu a ye man security briefing every day every hour every minute ye see ye hwehwe kromfo a ya convert ne se won konkodi onkotwa 10 years a fele sofo su kwache so nim ba bi asade na mo Kojo se won su nim ba bi owo Misumi ni baby o nti say said na mo way. Say said na mo way. Obi di na kwa akose baby ma na enjoy AC. E ma ni di fried rice. E di fufuo ni abenkwai. Anaso wo ye den. Because prison wo ye ni fufuo ho. Ye na AC mu ho. Wo kwa ye na Kojo ade ba ko ha drink ese pan say. E dey any politicians a ye chi wo mutum pardon. Everyone. Politician bia from 1992 I started converting a man for sentencing woman. Obi anyone who was sentenced, what kind of sentence you da? Every ever politician ye born in ye trying to sentence her. A baby, even though sometimes crying a buy now, wabano, near one was sentencing the panel, or no one can say to me man the presidential pardon. Then you want to me a day. Would the Nipano go to me a day?
But then in India.
Mr. Papa ya so call for as a hunter ya or koko kum or train back we. Yamani 3 years old. Onya boni biao. Say restricted forest we yam kon kwachin nam wom. And wakon wakwa kwachin nam bako. Yes, so what to Ghana mra yen editum yamani 3 years. When try 8 months I'm yam padino. Yama will be 15 good years. Wakotra 8 months wabefie. Na politician case bi ebedi wo omamu abia no obi anyone mo watwa ne sentence awie da ni apade wo mo ya pade wo mo so asika no mo adi o omo fa sika ne mo man no enti pade ni nyansen wo ne dey sa article 72 or 94 esi a free president nsem ese constitution amendment na omo ye no sa power na wo to pardon people no ese a free nsem because osha asem no a obi abetimi akone nchai ne yakwa pardon no etu obi di case kura owia wo man ni sika kura na onsuro because we are politician na onim say ye den ya ye man 10 years kura we try ye 5 and now we try ye 3 wo beba fie. What is happening? I don't know before your life for kura tesa mesrew obi a we politician bia even Nanado Dankwah Akufo-Addo na administration obi a we di sika and now we dey nsabobo o man ni sika bia no emra ni pardon us mem. What is happening? And the politicians who are ni pasronko and the Sri Ghana for Akanana. Na yeti ha will be a real woman 70 million Ghana cedis. 70 million. Wadi yana ni aka no kikambo ma yesi 90 million wadi. Na wakwa kwatina brochire ya man sentence no waba ye hu ba bi owo. Sabe police for no omoda sabe omo ayede omo agu prison no omoda omo agya na ho no omo no maame no oche omo sika kura he no omo dam no omo adi. So please I'm so happy that my brother here or here in this ni ɛne yɛn nyinaa yɛ adwene sɛ kwan a yɛfa so a yɛtreat sɛde na tamakuru no ɛnyɛ kwan papa so no nti yɛnhwɛ kwan a yɛma yɛn nyinaa hu baabi wɔ sɛ appeal kura no ɛyɛ ne right on deɛ waba na sɛ ne lawyers so wɔn bɛkɔ appeal ɛyɛ ne right but it doesn't take the fact sɛ ɛsɛ so wɔkɔtwere baabi a ɛsɛ so wɔtwere ansa ne yɛapere na appeal no nti adeɛ ne yɛhu baabi a wɔna lawyers a day na ɔbaeɛ no 3 days ɛna mete sɛ yɛsɛ ne lawyers afale appeal nipa no koraa no yɛnya hu baabi ɔda no koraa no na lawyers ne de appeal na akɔtum nti saa time na yɛ convicting no a me nua kwaduo ka no na ne lawyers no na ɔmo wɔ na ɔmo kokoso mo kaya ana na ɔmo wɔ beni nti ɛkwaya sɛ ɔmo legal principles ne legal we na ɔmo kosua ayɛ no ɛwɔ hefa na ne de ɛwɔ baaya because of yatete sɛ wɔ obi darling woman nti no yɛ bɔ no ho baaya nti gymnastically no yɛ hu baabi o wo bo ana pii no yɛ de akɔhwim ne yɛ free case no yɛ se yato agu no waba betena se na 90 million Ghana cedis no ma me ni di twa na num one na busua ɔmo yɛ special dana say tax na yɛ tu ya no ɛno ne yɛ tu ya ɔmo ka o so please we should stop these things now you're making sure that the law works and it works with everyone yɛ yiyim ka say we di aba yɛ treat no special when you treat we special abasa entwa yie enti sɛ wo yɛ former administration member bia na say wo fi say wo do nsa bobo o man ni sikam emla ne chewa kona ko yi wo ano wo ko fa lawyers na kona yi wo ano na say emla ne set wo fili a wo ko ba bi ye metena ho no mo memedi wachi say wo yachew na yachew me yache me ya pipi ni wo bi yache me so me serve aban no mu bi ya nche me ada na wo de wo yachew na so ye emla medi wachi say set wo bi free ye chachuchi kada start set friends of chachuno yansia no kwa no ene obia friends ni aduru court obia friends of this friends of that na friends of that na doesn't change the fact the substance of the matter na yedi wo court no esesa so what are we doing to ourselves
Mami Kocha so Mbrasisia Benjamin Asari member of the national communication team of the MPP and I'm turning canon Makati maminti onafi yentoaso
so mami na wasi na menchia benifo ameni omosha ya ka say the first shall be the last no na menti ase anopai ena wa mama tia say
ampa
the first shall indeed be the last on Sedinam Tamakru ye the emotions about nchen na ya ka say under MPP no kwani say omam boka nkwa ko fa Sedinam mama they started the process. Did they bring Sedinam go for damini tuya yeboa omutimi di Sedinam ba Ghana adena asɛmba ne yɛ ka na yɛ keka ne basa obi nka ma ban me sɛ de na wo de adimi ntenya de a nka meka bia ma no ozo kwadwo ka no se ekɔ ye troko se ekɔ pe ka ne bi de ɔmo asizi oza oji ka no wan tua nwie a ɔmo di fi so na yɛ pe that a land trust center ne bi ana ɔmo so ɔmo ma yɛ Fiat brand new one no at the time it was about 90,000 so you need to get a brand new car you pay use one no be a one team enti anibi ndi ankasa ya no I can use it na me dia kanaship but the truth of the matter is say the number assembly didn't start and right I started wo akufado abreso omutimi de ne baya na. Did they have the will at that time? No. Opposition aban na nka onu mom na so odi ne ba no wantimi anye. Na ono na aban aba na aban di na ba. Wo se wo penanimu na ahwe. Uhu na ni ma obende. Said the na ba na ma video of said the na ma wasi wo airport and be ye wo den. What would that do to you? Mo kanuma nkane no beyam Maybe masa wo kana metia. Kawanu tum. Kawanu pado.
You have a rebuttal money.
Come on, no pado. Come on, no pado.
Mate.
What is that? Say dinam. Hwe metie NDC Director of Legal. Edugita Makru. Na no kase say dinam. You know, omo na kofa no buy. Okan OKFM and government sponsored. I bind omo na call US. Eko try the bag Ghana ha omo process no to begin the prison sentence and what have you. Mon chair procedure and so bibi says here okofa nipa no free America bar straight to prison and is that how it's supposed to be? That I don't know. The not higher education ne beboa. While we are dealing with this Suriname issue, Kojo Dankwah, there is Kenu Furiata. Oh, no, you see, cannot son sini said the name dear. No Bonia, what this is said the name dear. Kenu Furiata dada Ghana for so Kosan when Yariaba. Kenu Furiata should share a date, a share bo, a daba Ghana ha. Metra studio akato was Kenu Furiata or Magana Bio, Manganjo.
Yeah, okay, me kaipa.
Ene, almost Kenu Furiata had a green card. US. What does that mean? What makes Kenu Furiata different from Ferdinand Tamaklu? I don't know, you said the nan, you can't say, and you won't what Daniel Bonu, American, the young Pezebecan was him. Chronubia, chrono.
Matthias, but I mean, what can say difference being a woman? I'm trying to get it. Is it not? There's a vast difference. If I'm right, I stand to be corrected. One has been convicted. One has not.
And one has run out from the jurisdiction.
Yes,
he's refusing to come.
Good.
Yes. He's refusing.
Yeah, but
come.
One has been convicted. I mean, or a crime.
Oh. Which the processes
have
been activated.
No process has been activated.
You understand?
No process has been activated.
Okay, Yanko.
Abaya or appointed special prosecutor. NPP are buying. And now appointed special prosecutor. The special prosecutor and the current Attorney General are both not telling Ghanaians the truth about Kenu Furiata, Sedinam, and what have you. You see, the Office of the Special Prosecutor is engaging in PR. Kenu Furiata the green card story remember to that. What did they say? Office of the Special Prosecutor that to say it has not absolved him from any. Is that what it means? See, when your green card, no, is that what it means? Obi bisa for entertainment. There is no case against Kenu Furiata or her. Is there any case against him? Per court proceedings. Nobody has initiated any criminal case against Kenu Furiata. Court bench. Court bench. Which court?
That only former Commissioner General of Onipa 6.
But what are the bases? So who is not telling who the truth?
Oh, but you see, if you say,
I am coming.
What I know,
because we have been told.
If you follow
by
the case,
the money and he claims I will make it with US, and he said there is no case against him. Before. Yes. There's no.
Omeki ansana OSP the charges no. Eba. Until after that, and or no other 6 people are what charge or more. Or starting process and all.
Mishadai, Mo, what do you say? These are the people.
Afterthought. OSP way declared Kenu Furiata wanted. A fugitive of law.
Yeah.
Or we no and also leftists hard in the field. So is a flip flopper of OSP who doesn't know what he's doing. What influenced that decision? So what charge you be, what declare will be wanted, a fugitive of law, now what's not reversing. You are making a mockery of your office. He has made a mockery of the office of the special prosecutor. And they are the reason why America did so a granting that green card. Because they couldn't stand on their grounds. Said, my declare wanted, or you're fugitive of law, and that is it. Or you're not sad, so I don't think so America would have granted in the green card. They would have coordinated with the special prosecutor and the Ghanaian authorities. You see, KPD, I am tempted to believe that in this country there is nothing like rule of law. It is the rule of money and influence. If you have money, you can do whatever you want to do in this country and survive. If you have influence, you can do anything and survive. We are all never equal before the law. Some are better placed when it comes to law. I mean, you lawyers are papa. And you hire lawyers. So how are we all equal before the law if you cannot hire a lawyer? How are we all equal before the law if your lawyers cannot play legal gymnastics? Go to our court and see whatever is happening. Benjamin Ekasano. Benjamin started an example of that Benjamin Kojo. Obi a we abroad here. You didn't tomb. But there sika you say. Ni a man 6 months. Or 5 points, your man 1 year, 2 years. Obi a sika to say that no mokano. 90 million, $1 million, $2.5 million in that for. Or what's he canning tea? Or no 3 months, or near buying 3 months. Wa high amount for or muye de demano. And I know be kind of friends of. I stand with. And I stand by. These are things that are happening. But only sikane do kwa obedem. Only influence do kwa obedem. That is what we should be looking at. What and amount for are said to be treated specially. Me what? The debate of said in Amaba, ya maybe a camera and channel, ne ye nimba be our war. Is because I said in now. It is because the influence be our war. Baby, it is because perhaps will be our nimono, I will crack to me. That is why I'm saying that you are not equal before the law. And we will never be equal before the law. That myth of rule of law, for me, my understanding, practically, it does not exist. Right? NDC and MPP will continue to play with our minds. They will gaslight us. It is their duty to gaslight the people of Ghana. May I feel it say, Omu ye bibi. While in actual sense, they are not doing anything. In fact, me ba no power no. KPD. Yeah. Now me problem. I mean the ba. GRA customs taxes. Say o import to car. My car be drew Ghana ha. A car like Camry. Now who could duty over 130,000.
Wow. Camry.
Yeah, and offer the taxes of that single a few. Import duty was 50,000 Ghana. The import VAT is over 45,000. They were ECOWAS levy. Any other? ECOWAS levy a day. What is ECOWAS levy? What crowd they are by ECOWAS for no levy by ECOWAS use by no more. Here you were vehicle examination fee. Vehicle examination fee 2,500. Yeah. Do they examine vehicles? No. Me my code now my car. They don't examine your vehicle. Omudi car ni share container mo ba na omudi o mo forklift ni car no. No one no ma car no so sa kosu. If it's a drivable car, they drive. If it is not movable, no man lift no mudi call. Who pump people tires, check your battery no bit move. What you want me or mat trap towing cars now the call. Examination men am here. No mudi 2,500. Import NHIL. And here National Health Insurance Levy. Now car you import to national health insurance. The car national insurance. Mom, why you cancel national health insurance?
Say act. No. Parliament pass it. BBR be free.
On be mic na ya.
BBR be free outside that baby 2.5% in the obetua. They no crowd there say ECOWAS no na minim say act ya pass our parliament.
Na I don't say anything calculate. There you special import. Why import duty? That's how we do special import levy. And so about 7,500
nomenclature.
7,000 for special import.
Yeah, for 7,500. Wow. Then there were Exim Bank levy. Exim Bank import.
Says can I want to be on.
I don't think NHS in Brooklyn they say no me find say be a sustaining system no.
Exim Bank now appear too. Your Exim Bank import.
Anyway, Exim
Bank levy. What for?
And you man be repeating.
Some phones are if you will get fund import. And there were African Union.
African Union back on what is the difference?
ECOWAS.
ECOWAS. African Union.
For what? ECOWAS near GAU.
Yeah, GAU. You see.
I think that maybe other African countries now more under ECOWAS. They also charge similar way, but that is in all kind and fast what
ECOWAS? What we get from AU? Then you know we
put the money public.
For me, KPD, this should be issues we should be discussing. When they are this, now we are offended at to forcing. There are two. This guy you can't force on this.
We would be putting in here to force your board chairman so.
Some of the
your board chairman support or your board home.
Now see where Financial Management Act, a minister of finance and engineer some of these things.
All right.
I don't think that this thing has to do with the board chairman. To be fair,
because some of these levies are out of parliament. What they are saying, like the NHI levy.
Yes.
But like Minuya Kano, the ECOWAS levy, the AU, and the Exim Bank thing. You see, the price builder when it comes to this import is just burdensome. So it behoves on us. We provoke such debate. And our lawmakers, our representatives in the legislative assembly, that's parliament, they should also pick it up. If indeed they care about the welfare of the Ghanaian people.
Oh, yes.
What does Mamekano?
All right.
It's because it's sad. It's too absurd. Some of them is just absurd. ECOWAS, AU, Afri-Exim Bank, the report is the same thing. But it comes in a different nomenclature.
I will share this one with your producer.
Now
they can cover the name of the person.
Yes,
and you will see
Toyota
Camry. And $13,000. Oh, $124,000. That is duty, no.
Beba, never be di and come on na Edu Herbal Center. As a man can says, "Oh, person was saying when it comes to stroke." Omo stroke specialist center. And in term now ne Edu Herbal Center for enkodi and common. Say yes, stroke, hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, sexual weaknesses, kidney-related conditions, and I feel so any other sickness, diseases, be how be there. Now we need Edu Herbal Center, and it's a Edi and Komo. Now Dr. Edu, now they are stroke specialist, and I feel so no say multi-award-winning traditional herbal doctor at Ghana, Memo Africa, and ne baby bia or no. And or this center sunkuwe aba just woko hono mo a yebetumi asan yare memfa o papa unua wadamfo no stroke no entene fie nkase yebesonson ho saa da bi ko Edu Herbal Center na woko hono mo a obenya ayaresa pa Edu Herbal Center sa men kan cho say yare we bi ha obia no obetumi aba omasoye no obetumi ahwe ni nyina ema wasan ade do fufura by friend no SM edru no anini SM papa SM beaters. Eno ana Edu Herbal Center. area boss me mon kai says I draw no one was severe waist pains, arthritis, rheumatism joint and after so joint no muscle pains in ya body weakness and after so a general body wellness pandia ne esafata se wunya eye SM bitters ni bi SM bitters na ebebo ye pa enti entem na kope bito na nya ahoɔdene na tumi fa ye adwuma na afie no ma ye tena se che te se radio presenters ne pa no members so motena he mutumi tena se a ɛno saa no ɔmo waste ɛya na bibia no ɛsɛ fata sɛ wo hwɛ na wotumi ɛsa ɛyɛ ɛhɔ no yie pa ɛno nti no SM bitters no ɛbɛboa yie pa sɛ wo pɛ bi atɔ wo pɛ dodo so etu pa dia wokɔ ɛyɛ ɔmo head office o Mankasim ɛyɛ Befi Chrome anaso sɛ wo bankran a ɛyɛ dɔkɔ official town wokɔta kwa ɛyɛ Was Pharmacy and after Joy Herbal Sunyane ɛyɛ Green Light and after Mozi Pharmacy and after Cape Coast ɛyɛ Pena Herbal Swedro ɛyɛ Link On Pharmacy Techiman ɛyɛ Kasapa Herbal and Efa Fojo Kofrodia ɛyɛ Gapson Pharmacy Akimoda ɛyɛ Kenop Pharmacy Nkoko ɛyɛ Ocheneba Herbal Elubo eye edalo honom ena obetumi akọ Accra so beko House of Drugs Repatch Ventures and afeso no eye Shagisco Pharmacy amuina ewo Okansi Drug Lane Kumase eye PFA Pharmacy Kolina Herbal na afeso Dani Herbal Misty Herbal and afeso Freddy Mens ni na ewo Kumase Takrade eye God Day Herbal Center honom okwa wonsa ebeke na feso say Charles pharmacy woko honum ina obenya Edu Herbal Center draw friend SM obenya bi ewo honum for opese onya emu nchechemu ye pa dia friend numbers we now ne eye Dr. Andy and common numbers no eye 055 837 9545 055 837 9545 and afeso eye 020 104 4221 020 104 4221 and after say 024 398 9368. Now on the Edu Herbal Center for AD and Common 37 minutes past the hour of year 3. I mean 9 a.m. Sorry, I mean caught now for many gentlemen dental clinic for Indian Common on the panel discussions and brain after me babaka the fire rounds in na fe ye the SC.
Yamwa kwaba at the bad Genuine Dental Clinic. Genuine Dental Clinic so yes, Sinhojuma. Come on, you be the FA tooth replacement and home. Set Osia to never see a bottle for at the shower mount. Near Prince Swanswa, so we sit to no one chef for fry, meet me at the abel. The Edikan, any part as say any Pelimunium, upon the Permuna or Cassa, the Yeshe A was saying, the Aboama with me the A was saying, oh Cassa, the Aboama was you are out me pronounce the so A was saying, did you media who do be brave? And this is a tour, and who be here say, over Bania chef for and so at the amount. Don't so be one and seno, not Bakusi, Bakusi, and ya a shame crime. Gentlemen, dear train South 42 and a more bra. Many a senator for and fan share on so and fan mount. I think so Nipa or Sino Wanuma, a wow Emma bone equipped in good shape. So we see to no one real replacement. South side of the bone, a bit me atom Amanayi, and as a bit me a boom, send the eye attack on Amanayi, maintenance Masaha on end to. Twanamon bra say a sinner to no yen shako for our home farm a sinner buy you ma ho do bebree there were sinner back one a shower obitimi you ade our wrong no wasanhye na de back one abonten say nipa do na agiri say de wo sha obitimi yi ntimi fan didi enye sa na tie ye ma wa obitimi de didi obitimi de akasa obitimi adwuma dia wo do bia wo didi bia no ye mu ahodo mienu ye wo flexible one ye ta fa ne back plus no and afa ye wo acrylic and afa ye wo de shower untimi emfa wonsan ka bi manase untu bi eno so e fixed prosthesis eno so tu ana mo ba Genuine Dental Clinic ye be ye enso di amount ye o ma hodo mini ye wo PFM anase porcelain fused to metal and our fancy ye wo ba kon so a e fe implant maintenance fee to ana mo bra Genuine say o sina tu nkwan dia Genuine Dental Clinic ye be boa near restore o smile no back to say na e so he Genuine Dental Clinic ya chikwan ye ya kwan kra Ghana ha fan na nyina Genuine Dental Clinic e wo oh hey Accra Genuine Dental Clinic you 2 branches Accra the first one Nungwa right after Nungwa Senior High School odu ani check Kantamanto no unsabenku so ope Genuine Dental Clinic branch any NDC office no anase Italian pub ene dia nimhwe Nungwa afen so Atomic Down Domiko Benyara about odu ani check Taifa no unsabenku so ope Genuine Dental Clinic branch ba kon so ye di edwuma die wo afen so Santimanta mu Kumase oh hey Abrepo Junction Total filling station no echi wo pe odu wani HG no on sani fa so ope ye ne Methodist school na wa Abepo junction no e na di animhwe afa su kuma se ho ahwe ya Atonsu high school junction traffic light na se ho ape Jenime dental clinic bank bank so e wo ho a ye di adwumadi e wo ho Kofrodua so ho Jenime dental clinic a ye wo Central Police Station no enchem ho ape ye ne Central Market no e na di animhwe a ye di adwumadi wo abronsan na wo Central Police Station enchem ho na takra den so ho Jenime dental clinic ye branch na pipe no traffic light Tadisco junction ho a enka ne baby ana GM bank e wo no sa abronsan ko na mu na Jenime dental clinic ye wo ho a ye di adwumadi aflawo so Jenime dental clinic e wo Ecobank story building na story building na Ecobank e wo ase no esoro pe na wo Jenime da obehu ye e wo aflawo afeodu ani kochiem e wo techima no so abono mantemu Jenime dental clinic e wo Magazine road enkom hotel achiwa pe ni AY Ahmed ene di animhwe e wo techima afenso esire mantemu so ye wo Tamale Jenime dental clinic branch e wo Tamale Tishigu ye the post office no ene di animhwe anase adjacent the MTN main office na ye di adwumadi e wo honom ti Ghana ha fa na nyina de Jenime branches no afeti Ghana ha nyina utu anamon ba ye behwew ne aboa na osewe na okasa so akoyi e di amaw se wo hwe TV na se a ye numbers ne gu ase no betima frɛ Jenime dental clinic e wo sa homato for you so 054-990-6588 Ofra doctor ebeje wo so se inquiries no make ebeje wo so ne aboa na so sewe no okasa so akoyi di amaw Jenime, it's time for you to smile again.
All right, it's time for you to smile again. 41 minutes past our over here 9. And channel film the so baby yeah. And no, become a last round. Now I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. They should pick all the topics that they really want to touch on. Now for you and Jumediano and Mary. I started with Kojo. Now for my corner say na Charles the area. Any other topic you just want to touch on? Quick one. Mr. Charles, so Charles will say no way.
Start from you see this class society I hear kind about corruption and how we deal with wait. And how we deal with the people who lose state resources.
It will be chance.
No. Listen. Kojo accuse you of just trying to
the first shall be the last.
Try to give some people some prevention.
On starting.
He's on heat. He's heat up for the issues. So
that we come back Kojo family policies here.
Me da say we the talk
to
yeah, Brasta system we say no one be me one no about special Ghana for atare. What am I saying Ghana for bedroom be oni abra no ye go from no brown and black. We need any brim ka. So just in be there. Just in there other than me Ghana ni be different type of DC. But na just dey. When you say your ball e born a Tuesday Brasta UK be ball. Yeah, I know you're one of the big match. Now no the be of shave. You want to be need there. Ro hwehwe nsa kan you fit one achi. So now no be ahwe ball no be on say be no ahwe afa ho awu. Because first half the first half no wo hwe ball no be okay more border. And no nanche. Kojo wunim say minister youth and sports. Wo yan DC for dia wo the NDC ne co opposition straight. Yes, Kofi Adam wankasa no one for vote papa bi amfi wa ma ko primaries bo here nya vote bia what ma ko ketu abi no de win here onu anga don fa hwe da ma ni apagya appointment we the amount a CV nko aka Kofi Adam kon qualify unso ya agree the alikopoku ye no deputy poku bi obepre ni dumelu bepre ho ache as because of the ufi any party ni omkoto abanti no ya pagya minister youth and sports the amount kama finito Kojo nim say ai on NDC amamwe o mampani ne nkofo Kofi Adam o mo transfer mo mfa Ghana ni bia nko work up Ghana for getumu and mo transfer we say there be esa ne anye ni ye etie make sure be contact corporate bodies no mo contribute bi di amaye me ne o kasa KG the $10 million buy engineers and planning also the $5 million chatawale mo ne nkofo aka different people no this kind no wo check number $30 million plus. And yes, more money. Now, no company begins as an individual, be able to cost $11,000. It's just cannot teamwork in the betting in the park of Kofi. Kojo, you see a woman for the Papa Cranko. Omaji national officers for a passport, regional officers passport, consultancy officers passport, and son and Crofobia passport, running in a Kofi Adams are getting in a good damn not to know. Kofi and to be Busa almost say, one person which says, can on Kogiano. Kofi Adam bezo cheza onu Kofi Adam pass on nka nya Ghana dimu na nkokogina bonte a wose correction kra go betu bia ma no Kofi Adam ti aso me ba wote aso obi no betu correction Mr Tam na so na Kofi Adam se timi atan we saade we de kum Ghana fo nyina enam no kasa ndisi ni bia no ko bi na no hwe ball no won Panama fo nko na we stadium o ya de na agency no hwe a beka kala no ya de kitua bi na wom na de am yampo ni se NDC fo ato aba ma NDC politics ye wa Africa na no me nuam 4 omo Canada ye from the tactical share almost on share body be. Woman now NPP for. Eti o china bi ye kwakoto aba na wakofa diaspora for no no mo abeto. Se wo gya kwasi pokum ne nkrofobia obia nko bia woman nyina aka no mo kan gya Kofi Adam ye ti kro we mu e na mutaka edika se first round recruitment wonam ne ba bi free o mampani abu enuagu na sum ye wie ye Kofi Adam part 2 wonso asɛ no eti advantage be na NDC full soldiers obi mu adwuma no so mo ma obi aso mo obi bia adwuma ba akwa be bank obi benya bia no and obi ma so $55 million what they akoma kan Japan you so money 11% only can just 7 no san crofo we ne no mo bobra you
but I say Andy maminti we
Kojo,
yes sir.
Yeah, Mr. On the issue of the Black Stars and the fundraising issue, no, I think sir, using the state to raise funds, definitely there are provisions in our statute books you come and account for, and I think sir, the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports, they will brief life into those provisions. So, you come and account to the people, right? Kojo, back to the Sedinam issue because I'm so passionate about it, and I have made it. State said this over and over. Say, yeah, say, me pai boss say china nyame be pejamu nyina. Ba nyame pejamu na omampeni biba say o me ma wakonya ma wasumo man na wo dun sa ko boga na sikam na de ko prison. Me dem o tun sa me mba kra o prison me ma. Because you see, you are not the best thing that has happened to Ghana and will happen. And so when you are given that opportunity and you see it as a conduit to lose state resources, I mean, that is the problem.
Okay.
Charles was talking about the rule of law. The rule of law exists. But just that because politicians want to, bend it, right, to suit their whims and caprices, then I call it the rule of men, where the big fishes cannot be fried.
Okay.
But see, on this note, I just want to assure the people of this country, say, whether government likes it or not, we will demand to know the whereabouts of Sedinam.
Okay.
And in this issue, whatever they say, the narrative, the shenanigans, the razzmatazz will not wash. I mean, they should go say this to the Marines. And Kojo was saying, Charles was talking about MPP and Timi Anyefe. You see, the directive principle of state policy is there, which provides for continuity. Could it be that the process was started during the previous administration? But the bottom line is that the woman is in town, and it's about the state resources that people have decided. You see, that people have decided to dissipate and share like confetti in the party. And we, as I say, about resources soon by.
Okay. All right.
What is what So, Kojo, on this note,
yes,
when it comes to about protecting the state resources, it's because of posterity near forebears.
Okay.
All right. You see, wait, let me finish. Otherwise, we are making nonsense of the June 4th revolution.
Okay.
So, people are raising the questions because when NDC came to power, Nyema almost start here, nolly prosecute. So it gives people that can we say and yeah, na koi omo nkrofo person omo de funfun what do you say? Okay. Kwajo ya kan mo mayenka.
Okay.
Now we have said this over and over.
Okay.
Say Friday me yenim say mo sports ne de me amehwe. Very good, insightful ni we say. But no my time so that the issues we can talk about the issues. But Black Stars who support you more don't go full and come fire yet.
Ben, I mean to you yes, good
one. Time no continue.
Yeah.
Already me Mark asema no kawa about
Maakye,
yes. Which him say non-starter because o catch say nye na de ne ba nti dai nye na de ne ba de na ba nti yemfa no kwohye fie mo no AC no oni fufuo ni abenkwai enye ne sa na said nam trial no crash started 2019 2019 no odwane ye di na odwane ye abstention started 2023 ye man judgment no 14 April 2024 and ye man judgment 10 years it is that time no 8 months no don't forget to say during that time we were in an election year. Some of those things, elections say yeah, cause we
manika say we miss. Okasa no bemu obese time.
And let's put it on record. Extradition of Sedinam Temekru was not part of the table. We almost started say yenya kenoforiata. That is why Ghana for do na ka say oh you reckon kenoforiata yen charge no. Obi a ye di na sam wawie ama 10 years at the US on fire extradition kofane ma kenoforiata na ono to na yen charge no and na wo ko extradition ho ansana omo de said nam de no ba be wuram enti omo ankasa no na omo ni willing say obo ko akwa omo aba e de omo aba oba no ogun ani oba 18 to 19 months afa na ade na ba if anything to go by 8 months aye no say wo wa ha say wo wa ha Kenoforiata
finance ministers abesum amagana omutiase
the point is that he must and I will support him because abra ye ka kenoforiata atasem no na attorney general who judges anu odwane supreme court ye na baby esese wo court na di asem no no baby o feel comfort no say obeba be gina media nim no aba be di asem wo at that time no ofre kenoforiata say wo ye kronfo wo ye thief Satam no na court be na wo mamu a edi kenoforiata asem wo chere say no wo ye thief.
So come and clear yourself.
Nobody say
you are a thief.
No.
You are presumed.
You
are presumed.
Okay, me too. Mama Charles and Charles Kasani and Kwe.
Me want some Kambeka boom mensa.
Hey,
but
2 minutes in a country boom.
3 no 1 minute be American.
Okay, 2 minutes and yet 3.
On football, Kofi Adams say, "On me here $11 million." Edi aswa Ghana for ko share match e wa brochire. That's 11 million.
$11,000 per head, yeah.
And now no kwani say match or muboy. So what the can't to ticket now online via FIFA $60. 60 no residents of America and Canada, natives. And this who native they are $140 for these group stage matches. And now Mama Etia says nipa 948 and no match ticket amomo. Ghanaian and US and Canada for Ghana for more US and Canada and so mon correct ball. Intino o multiply $140 by the figure now we are around $122,720. Intino sikande ye calculate ye real first 3 matches you are mobile fee now ye beji yensa.
O say
if you first 3 matches we beji yensa.
Now I don't know who your first 3 matches will be so we qualify. The quick one.
Where the informer, editor Netian, or say Fenyo Markins blow alarm over encroachment on GBC lands. Yantiha. Anna Sylvester. Ato GBC land. Wangasao. Crowim, or mine wim, or Mosian can, or mine wim. There was a report of GBC or my audit. Almost frequencies require to individuals, private individuals. No, your majority leader. One come State broke GBC frequencies, sir. You have to check a man for GBC bread and net. You are talking about the encroachment of their land. We should get serious.
Okay.
Now, right. Me di manusino. 2 minutes around. Pre-bargaining. Am kwasi asem.
Sebi.
Yen to sebi. Mumpa menko court. Sabi wo de. Asema ye ka wo hanana ebiasi no. Se Benjamin di bone a ono de o nya opportunity ne di na kotum. Obi bi fa di bone wa ja tumu se mabokro no wo se metua. Na sa business we untimi nya bi. Ye ma 30 million 8 years. Udi a ye duma. Ye chiwa wo se oh ye negotiate. Atonje na wo beji se wom. Ne di san akoma aban. We are the pa.
Matthias, yanko.
Ama quarter peniso. Yes, quarter clear. Court. According to Ghanaian time, quarter clear way for plea bargain for them to go and sit. So arrangement to everything. Classroom way everything. We are all equal before the law. How are we equal before the law?
Yeah.
How?
All right. Mami fancy. Mami nya birthday wish we na fe yanko. Happy birthday to Kumasiano Derek Kwame Befi, news editor. Kessben 92.9 FM. Nana na mudi Kumasiano kan. Happy birthday to Derek Kwame Befi, aka Kumasiano. And the birthday no. Happy birthday to you, gentlemen. I love you. And then a happy birthday to Prophet Chris Mensah branch. Chris Mensah, branch pastor of Kingdom Impact Ministry, Glory Center, Banana Inn. Happy birthday to you, Prophet Chris Mensah, branch pastor of Kingdom Impact Ministry, Glory Center, Banana Inn. And then a happy birthday to Grace Priscilla, Dodona Fro, Lover's Joy. Happy birthday to you, Grace. And then a glorious birthday to Mrs. Dora Kunedu Dunyana Ohima Efia Kunedu of Apejafiem. This one from the entire family. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Thomas Boateng of Amantine. This one is from Uncle Osempakani Samson. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Jaden Osei Adams, 1 year old today. This one is from Mom and family. Happy birthday to you. And then a glorious happy birthday to Charity Edu. This one from your friend Sierra. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Priscilla. This one is from Ezekiel. Happy birthday to you, Priscilla. And then a happy birthday to Godfrey Koku Sapon of DNN Academy. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Atta Jumo Senior and Junior. Happy birthday to you, Atta Jumo. Okay, happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Manuela Edu of Christian Service University. Happy birthday to Manuela. And then a happy birthday to Randy. This one is from Ezekiel. Happy birthday to you, Randy. And then a happy birthday to Jessica Edu Buahe. Happy birthday to you. And then a glorious one to Emmanuel Asante Clinton. Happy birthday to you, Clinton. And then a happy birthday to Abdul Rahim Saki of Kolegon. This one from your parents, Mr. Ape Saki. And then Madam Fufu Kote. Happy birthday to you. It is 9:58 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM.
The radio station that other radio stations listen to. Kessben Sports.